Hello, we are so back. What did you think of the hydrate? How are you all?
Hi key it.
Man, thank you for the resub. 21 months is crazy. Crazy. How have you been? How is everybody? We are so back. It was so fucking hot yesterday. I didn't want to do anything. I was like, oh, I can't think of anything worse than sitting in a hot office with a monster PC. I think I just went the fuck to sleep. You're so... That's so true. It was over. I'm so excited. I know, I didn't watch it. I've been watching their Japan one. The new episode of that came out today, so I watched that instead. But I have not been watching it. I have been waiting for y'all, and it did almost kill me, and I do expect some acknowledgement of this fact. Yes, yes. Right? Okay, we can actually shush T-Swizzle. So, we have been, last stream we watched 4 episodes of a little bit of React Andy, right? So, Jetlag the game is, there's this group of YouTubers, and their whole shtick is that they go and do things in different countries across the world. So, for the Australia one, they have to, well, I mean, they'll explain it briefly, but they're in 2 teams. This is one team you can see here, and they have to travel. They have a certain budget. They have to travel to a state or territory in Australia, do challenges, and, like, deposit money there to claim it. So they've turned it into, like, oh, you guys can't see, hang on. This one? This is the one team. Like, down here, they've turned it into a real-life board game. So we are 4 episodes in. It was just too late. I actually did not end up going to the gym that morning because I just didn't fucking sleep and it almost killed me. So, it's just FYI. So I'm gonna give it just like another minute or 2. So yes, anyone who's wanted to watch the rest of it can see the notification and trickle in, but I'm very excited for today's stream. My fuck-ass cat, Cloud, also knocked over a Lego thing I had done, so I'm in the process of trying to reconstruct that, which is really quite tricky. Gotta figure out what's broken and where. It's fine, we're fine. And it's really annoyingly delicate. Because it wasn't real Lego, it was like T-Ray fake Lego. Which is great until it's not. Now let me read the manuscript. The entire torrid affair. Pushing strongest soon as over. So, how was your guys' day? Has it been hot for you all as well? One final pedal to reconstruct. Cooled down significantly, huge. It rained a lot last night as well here, but it did not cool down. If anything, I think it actually got worse. Which is rough. I don't love it. It's a bit rough. To be honest. Not a fan. Sheesh, that's pretty good. That's pretty heckin' good. Oh, that sounds incredible. I'm actually so insanely jealous of that. I'm actually so insanely jealous of that because that sounds absolutely incredible. Right now, I'd love to be cold and freezing. Oh, nice and windy, so everybody had better weather than I did, is what I'm getting from this. Because my weather was hot. Oh, that's right, you're my emergency services person. I knew someone was. I always think it's Raccoon for some reason. I don't know why. I know I've got a couple of first responder or first responder adjacent. But for some reason, heaven only knows why, I always think it's Raccoon. Okay, now I just have to put this back on. And we are good to go. Fuck. No, not like this! Okay, that's right, that's one. I also would trust Raccoon to get you out of a mess. Or me out of a mess. I'd also trust Raccoon to get me into a mess. Just to be totally clear. Fuck! No! This is killing me. Grr. Like, I firmly believe the mess would be one that Raccoon started. It's just kicking my ass. This is, like, unnecessarily complicated. Story isn't mine anymore. Okay. Let's put this bit on. Fuck, it's broken. Oh no, it's not. Okay. After I've done, hang on. Okay, I'm back. That was are those your ice creams in the freezer? If yes, can I have one? I was like, they're not mine. But if they were, you could have had one. This stupid fucking, this is gonna kill me. Alright, we have given people more than enough time. Now we're gonna press play.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Jetlag Australia, where 2 teams are competing for control of Australia's 8 regions. Right now, the board looks like this, and the teams are here. My partner Toby and I are on our way to the airport, on our way to Adelaide to steal it from Ben and Adam, who, you may notice, are in a pretty unusual location. Because of a flight mix-up last episode, they were left with no choice but to retreat to Alice Springs in the middle of the outback in order...
And I did go on this... I know we're up to ep 5! There's only 6 episodes. I did go on this rant last time about how it's not really called the Outback unless it's actually Outback. So just an FYI for any foreigners, mostly Americans to be honest, but any foreigners there, it really isn't. Yeah! It really isn't called the Outback unless it's just Outback. It's called the Bush. This is a hill I will die on because it's something we are losing as a country because of the lack of Australian-based media and instead the stereotypes we see in American media of Australia. Okay, let me really quickly and slowly here put this on. So, cool. I'll send a photo in the Discord. If the cat fucking jumps on this again, I'm
to
gonna
claim
throw
the Northern
hands.
Territory's welcome bonus. Now their plan is to rack up a huge budget and return tomorrow, the final day, to steal Mai and Toby's regions. So let's see if it works.
The red team also did get absolutely fucked by flights coming out of Adelaide, which, I mean, anyone who's been in that kind of area knows that sometimes flight prices just like triple for a single day, and you just don't kind of, you don't have a choice. You just gotta kind of deal with it. So they did get royally screwed around Adelaide. So rip in pieces them.
It's gonna be hot. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh baby.
Welcome to the Outback.
Welcome, folks, to the Outback, where it's
We can
so
feel it.
hot
Exactly.
that it's crazy.
I mean,
But
they
I tell you what,
currently
it's a
don't
dry
have a
heat.
big budget, but
It
they
is like
might.
that, it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat.
It is,
Who
it's
coulda-
the
who
Northern
coulda
Territory.
expected? Here's what I'll say. Once we
Everybody.
put our money down here, that means that there are 7 regions in play. And so if you want to win, you're going to need 4 of them.
That's true. You need 4 to win.
If they're going to Alice now, I think we're in a scenario.
Also, these guys just randomly have zoomed in footage sometimes, so it clearly just wasn't very obvious when they were zooming in on their cameras. Kind of funny. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna make my little plate. We have pizza for dinner, and I got myself a lot of cake. Okay. Lava plate cake.
Where it's going to be 7 regions in play. Once we lock up Adelaide, we can essentially just follow them. The bus is picking up in 1 minute,
Yeah.
so let's just get on the bus. Okay, so we were just realizing the best move for Ben and Adam right now. They could leave $1. You know, all they'd have to do is leave $1 in Northern Territory to claim it, and there's no chance we challenge that. That'd be a good strategy.
They might secure themselves Alice Springs.
Do you want to go ahead and put down $1 and be in control of 4 regions?
Let's just do it. I'll feel good.
Okay.
But no one's going to Tasmania. They put 2K down. No one is going down to Clam, Tasmania. It is difficult enough to get flights there on a good day. It's nigh impossible to get short notice flights there. No one's going down to Tasmania. I would say it is unlikely that our yellow team goes to the NT. Same kind of deal. Flights there are expensive. It's hot. So it's really these 4 states and 1 territory. So it'd be interesting.
I mean, the truth is, I don't know that we put.
I do like that they committed to the hats, though. They bought the hats. I don't know if it was part of a challenge or if it was just for kicks and giggles, but they have solidly committed to the bit. Oh, there's no way the red team is going back to South Australia. Not with the amount of problems they had. And unlike the yellow team, I don't think the red team has realised that they can just fly into the Gold Coast, go outside the airport and fucking border hop. Like, oop, New South Wales, oop, Queensland, oop, New South Wales. So.
More than $1 down here at all.
No,
Because I think it's like the real cost to them is like coming here.
Because
I
it's
don't
long
think
flights
that
as
they
well. It takes a
could
long
win
time.
the game by
No.
coming here. I think that this is kind of a lock for us.
It's a good lava cake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Back at the airport. What was your name? Andrew. Do you want to say hi?
Hello, nice to meet you guys. Good luck on the challenges, and I hope you beat that enough.
I appreciate
Damn,
it.
roasted.
We will, in your honor.
Real quick reminder. Toby and I are in the middle of a challenge where we had to go to the National Portrait Gallery and choose a famous
that's
person
right.
to draw. Our drawing must then be correctly identified by our audience in an online survey. The Portrait Gallery did not have the recognizable people we expected, like Queen Elizabeth,
That's
so
kinda
we've been
rough,
forced to
too.
go with a less-known option.
All right, we've made it to the designated airport drawing location. It's cool that they have those.
Yes, I'm going to draw. It's not going to be amazing, but I think I can do okay. This is Kathy Freeman winning the 2000 Olympics.
Oh, but that's so Australian though. I don't think people outside of Australia are gonna know who Kathy Freeman is. I mean, she's amazing and you should, but I don't know that they will.
400 meters. So I'm going to try and draw this with like the Olympic rings, and then I'm going to kind of amalgamate it with this of her carrying the flags. Like, oh, yeah.
So I think I reckon we have like 20 something minutes probably to draw.
Okay, I'll try to do a good job of it, but really no guarantees.
Yep.
Me drawing anything. 0 guarantees. Okay, she's already infinitely better than I am. Fuck, it looks hot.
Ben, welcome to Anzac Hill. It's so hot. Let's take a look at the challenges. I mean, I'll go ahead and say right now, we need to earn a lot of money.
Yeah, we
need
do.
to
Because
earn
it's
big
expensive
money.
to fly out of Northern
Oh, the
Territory as
bugs.
well.
Collect 100 animal points at Alice Springs Desert Park.
But we do have the 750 like first person to land in the state bonus, so that's nice for them.
This is a 2.5x. Basically,
I
it
don't
just
want them to
involves
get a
going to this
steal.
park and finding a lot of animals. I think it's sort of risky. Send a telegraph at the Northern Territory's oldest telegraph station. So we have to go to the Alice Springs Telegraph
That's
Station,
cool.
and we have to actually build a device that can communicate in Morse code.
That's
Score a
kinda
bogey
easy.
on any hole at,
Wait, did that
and we have
say
to actually
10
build a
feet?
device that can communicate.
Did that say 10
We have to
feet?
go
Hang on,
to
hang
the
on.
Alice.
There it is. 10 feet. Oh. You get a solid, like, 2 metal things and you bang them together, and that'll do 10 feet. Easy.
Springs Telegraph Station, and we have to actually build a device that can communicate in Morse code. Score a bogey on any hole at Alice Springs Golf Club. Now, this is a 3.5x,
A lot of points.
and since
lot
the
of points.
passage
Hi,
of time,
Jane. How are you?
this is a
Tortellini.
3x.
No strong feelings about it either way. That's my comment.
We have to, without looking at any clocks, wait around for exactly a half hour, 3 minutes, allowance on either side. It's a tight allowance.
I've drawn this.
I mean, it looks great.
It's actually better than I thought. So
Yeah, that's really good.
I was
Okay.
skeptical to be honest, but like that's
Like,
pretty
if you
iconic.
know who Kathy Freeman
take a
is,
photo
you'll
of this and
know.
post it.
You'll know. Yeah, if you know who Kathy Freeman is, you'll know that's Kathy Freeman.
Poll is posted.
But I don't know if their
Can't wait to
audience
see
will.
what they say.
We're good. Here's what I'll say. I think the telegraph one, with a lot of time investment, we could make almost a guarantee.
Yeah.
I'll
Ooh,
also
how's she
say
going? Also, you could do the telegraph one with almost no time investment. What the fuck? You just need 2 big metal things. What? Am I not understanding this properly? That just seems very simple to me.
I think I could get a bogey.
You do?
I am very bad at golf. But if we have 18 holes to get 1 bogey, I think the odds are very high that I could do that. And it's a 3.5x.
I played golf once.
Once.
Yeah, were you good at it?
I don't
No.
remember.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay. First off, it is not your fault. Either the flu or the alcohol. She would have gotten it by some other method. Alright? But also that sucks and I'm sorry to hear it. Like, 1 year of alcohol abuse is not going to do something that her previous years did not. Okay? So it's not your fault.
Check this out. This is Qantas's brand new A220 that's painted in that sort of indigenous design.
Very
There's
cool.
only one of these, and it's such a cool design. I
That's
love it.
awesome.
All right, so there's a good like 10 Oscar Pistoriuses. There's also like 8 Michael Phelpses.
What the fuck?
There's 3 Joe Bidens.
Interesting.
But then there's this big block of answers, Usain Bolt. So there's about 100 Usain Bolts. But
Dumbass motherfuckers.
there's like at least 350, 400 Kathy Freemans.
Yeah.
So we got it.
Okay, good.
Got it.
We got it.
I was gonna throw hands.
Let's go down there. Last check. Do we want? I think usually you can pick it up on
Okay.
fine. Do we want to deposit any more here.
Well,
They're
how do you
currently
feel?
in Canberra, I think.
The strategy would say we don't need it, I think.
Same feelings for me. I think I'm leaning towards just leaving it alone.
Just top it up to
Alright.
an even 1,000.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Although the good thing is these guys did not get a steal. So, for those who missed our first React Andy stream, a steal is where they bet 40 or 50, it depends what the card says, % of their own wealth. But if they get it right, they also get that same percentage of their opponent's budget. Which would be awesome for Team Red right now, because their opponents have 3 grand more than they do. So that's why it's like, you're keeping that much money in the budget?
If we want to win, right now, I think they are about to go probably to South Australia and take it. That's going to put them with 4 and us with 3. Tomorrow, I think if we want a solid chance of winning, I think we need to be able to claim at least 2 of theirs.
2, ideally 3 of theirs.
We want to take New South Wales. We need
Like 1,100 something. Brisbane is like 1,340 something.
And it seems like they are going to be leaving the capital territory with not that much.
It's gonna cost $1,300 to get out of here.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
Like,
I
I
don't
think we
quite know
need
why they went to the
round
territory.
about $4,000 between now and the end of the game. That doesn't mean we have to make it all here or make it all today. But we need to
Okay.
get started.
Be safe
I'm sort
with
of
the
a
wolf
mind
with the dog
that
wolf
we
in the
bet
eyes.
a lot
yes,
on the
yes.
Telegraph, and we lock that in.
Yeah,
nail
that
it.
should be so
That's our
easy.
cash builder, and then with the cash we earn from that, we bet big on golf.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. The desert park, I don't like when stuff's out of our control. What are the only challenges we've failed? The ones that were out of our control.
It's true.
Also, it's
'cause we're so
important to me
good.
that you guys
I'm
acknowledge
serious.
that I didn't even
When
look
my
up
nose-
who wins
so many
this.
buttons.
But what if I do?
That's huge for me. Ugh. Lean back, feet up. Thank you, and you too, Frank. I appreciate that.
600.
Oh, hey, Raccoon.
$600.
Okay,
Are you
let's
keen for
do
React
that.
Andy?
It is a way down.
Okay, the bus can take us straight to a Bunnings.
Sheesh. I love a Bunnings.
Supposedly, the bus will come in 8 minutes. All right, great.
Big win for Alice Springs Transit Network.
I actually have no commentary on that.
okay.
I've never been. Oh, my hair. Oh no, my hair ate my hair tie, but it's all good. I found it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.
All right, Benjamin, we're back at Bunnings.
Back at Bunnings. Look, now we were talking about how exactly we
Like, I
want to
don't
build
remember
this
what I said
telegram.
to prompt
And
that.
we essentially think that what we need to do is we need to make a device that's just like a tube that can transport objects.
Yep.
And then we have to have an object that represents a dot, an object that represents a dash, and an object that represents
Okay.
a break. And if we are able to do that, I don't see there being any.
I would argue that's not Morse code. I would argue that Morse code is translated into dots and dashes, but it's just short and longer sounds, right? Ew, what up, Vertex? So if you get a big fuck off 10-foot tube and put, like, nuts and bolts that you've decided are dots and dashes, I reckon the best way to do it is to get 2 big fuck off metal spheres or heavy metal things and just bang. Short bang for a dot and a long bang for a dash. Right? Am I oversimplifying this? Am I being crazy here? Am I the problem? Also, hey, how was your mum's birthday dinner? And that sucks, Raccoon. Cannot relate. Rip in pieces. Back me up here. I'm not crazy. That would be the best way. Like, what they're doing is not really Morse code. It does sound a little like a cry for help, I'm not gonna lie. I'll see how it goes. I've been wrong before. Not often, but it has happened.
Way to misinterpret that signal.
Oh, okay, so these guys have to go to the Northern Territory's oldest telegraph station and create something to send Morse code over 10 feet. And they're talking about getting like a tube and putting down something that signifies a dot and something signifies a dash and something that signifies break. But, like, that doesn't, is that even Morse code? Where's the noises? Morse code is translated into dots and dashes and then translated in English, right? Right? Am I being crazy here? Also, woohoo! 7th stream streak, let's go! And congrats, Loons, on the diagnosis, I think. That's what I'm saying, Raccoon! That's fucking less than 3 meters, my dude. It is from one side of your living room to the other. If you can't figure that out, interesting. I thought it was only an auditory, only a sound code. But, yeah.
Nope.
Famous last words, but it should also be pretty easy to build.
Yes.
We just need to get, like, a tube. This could
Oh,
be
it's
our...
easy.
I do not trust that even
No,
a little
don't
bit.
go to
Stuff's
that.
just gonna get
It's a
stuck in that.
Stupid idea, yeah.
Not
Go
a
to the
chance.
plumbing
No, the
section.
hole's a
Literally
little
not a chance back.
small.
Go to the plumbing section. Get them to cut you a bit of pipe that's 10 feet.
No
Easy.
chance in the
Right.
4
world.
meters. 3 and a bit.
No.
4 would be safe.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
okay.
what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes a
Do you
good
think
point.
that's 10 feet?
Alright, I'll cop
It's
that.
9 feet and 10 inches.
Hey!
Kind of annoying.
Do you want to share what your diagnosis is, or do we just celebrate a diagnosis? Officially diagnosed gay. Eh.
Yeah.
And now we just need to find what we're gonna send through.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Hey, that's good. That's hard to get diagnosed. You must have it very bad. Please be careful in this heat with the water, and drink more water and eat more salt and just rip in pieces.
Rainbow pebbles.
Yeah.
And then we determine,
Yeah.
you know, one to be a dot and one to be a dash. All right.
The unfortunate truth is that we have to hike a mile to get there.
You
No.
know what? It's fine. We've got our telegraph, and we are gonna hike it into the outback. And there, I think we've got this challenge on lock.
It is a very
I think,
easy
frankly,
challenge.
the biggest risk is that we die.
Where are
Yes.
they, by the way? Last I checked, they were at the airport, but it seems like they've been there for a long time.
If I were them,
Oh,
I would
damn.
have taken the 2 p.m. to
Oh,
Adelaide,
damn.
which
That's
we
bad
frankly
news.
don't have a very good grip on right now. But who knows? Who knows where they could be going?
Ding dong. I like that shot. It's very calming. Oh yeah, I think they're
Out
gonna
into
go to
the
Melbourne,
outback.
dump money in it, and then
Right.
like
the bugs,
take
they
a
love my orifices.
connecting flight.
See, remember
to
before we were
Adelaide.
saying that we were doing Dune,
Yeah.
right?
Is anyone unsubbed? Do I need to pause this for a minute for the stupid fucking ad break for anyone? Can someone ask in chat? And yeah, that's awesome, Loons. That's awesome. I don't think so. Yeah. I see that badge. Okay, well, until I hear any lurkers say anything, we'll just keep going.
We were going into the desert after a bit of a defeat to cultivate desert power and
this is the
emerge,
Dune thing.
you know,
Dune
victorious.
thing. I don't
And
know enough
this,
about
Ben,
Dune.
this is Shai Hulud. This is the desert worm that is going to lead us into victory.
Didn't the desert worm like eat
A
them or
bug went in
something?
my mouth.
We're getting there. I think it's only like 10 minutes left.
Adam, do you feel like you're accumulating desert power?
I feel like
Yeah,
we
it's
are
called
accumulating quite a lot of desert power at the moment, Ben.
That's good because I've eaten like 5 bugs.
Yeah. Wait, have you really eaten them?
Ew.
I mean, look, they've gone in there. Who knows what happened?
It just sort of doesn't end. Oh, is that it? Maybe.
Oh,
It's gotta be it.
okay, but Like, yes, 38 is hot. Okay, 38 is hot, but it's not obscenely hot. You know what I mean? And it's not a good temperature to be walking in. These guys are going to be so sunburned. But it's not, like, awful. It's awful, just not double awful.
Yep. Now, where is the historic building?
Oh, we could ask at the cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Hello. Okay, so we've been informed that we can't actually film the Telegraph building because it's a heritage site. So
Well, this is Northern Territory, so it's like fuck all humidity in the air. It is for you, yeah, but you're from down south. Babes, come on. Wah! Hey, what up, Duke? We're
I'd look
react
up a
ending
picture of
today.
it. It's pretty cute. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and do it right outside. Okay, now, Adam.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be comfortable, because there's no shade, they're just walking in the sun. But it's not dangerous, unless you are, like Loon's, chronically ill. And
Blue
down
will
south.
be a dot, and red will be a dash.
Be a dash, and I'm gonna take a nice big long pause between each of these things.
Yep. Can't wait.
Tell me when you're ready.
I
100.4 or something they said, they converted it.
am ready.
Here we go.
Yeah, right, like, it's not, again, it's
Dot,
not great.
Dot. Dash.
No one's gonna love it, but
Dot.
100.5, there we go.
Okay. You're taking a long pause. I'm going to assume that that means that's a letter, and dot, dot, dash, dot is F. Okay. Dot,
Fine.
dot, I. Dash, dot, N.
I don't know if I'm allowed to
Finish.
talk, but the number of flies on my head.
There's so many flies, it's insane.
Ayo, what up, Soul?
it's
How
not
you
moving
doing?
that much. Oh, they're going in my ears.
Dash.
Yes.
Dot, dash is an A.
Final?
Okay, dot, dash. Dot, 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 dash, dot, dot is L. Then is the word final.
Yes, sir, it is.
Easy. Easy challenge. Easy challenge.
Okay, minor crisis
The
of.
hardest challenge was the half-hour walk they had to get there with that big fuck-off pole, and now they have to do something with the tube.
Okay.
These guys definitely should land, dump money, and run. No. Adorable. Ooh, immediately, okay. Okay, some flight's been delayed. I wonder if they can dump money and
Okay,
stuff
one
in the
thing that we
airport.
should
What the other
say-
guys did.
For clarification, the reason why we're not depositing anything here is because we're not allowed to.
Okay, there
When
are
we're on a
rules
connection.
against it.
It's treated as if
Oh,
we were
okay.
on one long flight.
Alright,
Very
that makes
possible we
sense.
come back here as the next thing to do. Yeah. But we're not allowed to leave anything, which is
I don't remember
unfortunate.
what it was
but
either.
them's the rules.
Probably you talking about farting blood in your hemorrhoids.
Yeah, a few dollar dues. I think the thing that we need to focus on now is just knowing that they're not going to leave Alice Springs until, at best, tomorrow midday.
Yeah.
What is our best strategy to counteract that?
Yeah, that's ripping pieces. I can only imagine. Okay, well that makes sense because otherwise, obviously, they would have just dumped stuff in
Hi
there.
there.
Your luggage in the back or what?
Yeah, that would be great. I'm just waiting for my friend, but this is
Aw.
hugely helpful.
Okay, that's nice. They got them a taxi.
Fire away, ask me a
So-
question.
This is a 6-day thing, I think, 5 or 6 days. For clarification, flights, taxis, Ubers come out of their budget. Public transport comes out of like a separate production budget. It does not come out of their team budget, and it's to promote the use of public transport and stuff when you're traveling. Right, that's one of the reasons they do it. No, it is dollary dues. That's our currency.
What do you want to know?
How long have you been living in Alice Springs?
32 years. I came here for a holiday with my wife, happily married
Fucking
at the
yep,
time.
yep,
Said,
yep,
"Hey,
yep.
boss, I need a month's long service." I got educated in the pub. And I didn't realise that was going to change my
Yep,
whole life.
yep, yep, yep,
I
yep,
have an
yep.
opinion, you have an opinion, we can agree to disagree.
yep,
I discovered
fucking-
a thing called resentment.
Yep,
And when I
yep,
figured
yep,
out,
yep,
it's a story
yes.
I tell in my book. A fully
In his
qualified
book.
mindfulness course teacher.
Thank you. Well,
You really should have supporting him.
well, you told me to stop.
Oh, I know, but I thought we were just going to move forward.
Okay, but it was so odd. So you kind of have 2 or 3 types of taxi drivers, not Uber drivers, taxi drivers in Australia. You have like him, old white dudes, who just yap, 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 yap. And then you have, at least in Melbourne, middle-aged to old wogs, pretty much. So either Greek Australian or Lebanese Australian with that really thick. You'd know the accent if you heard it if you're from Melbourne. And they also just yap, 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 yap. But they yap about 2 very different things. Nah, I'm a sit in awkward silence kind of girl. Billy, yeah. Billy doesn't have quite as strong of an accent because he's a generation down, but Billy would know exactly the accent I'm talking about. Yeah, loons, it's so true. It's just, yeah.
The driver had a lot to tell us about how you can cure cancer with vibrations.
And
A lot.
I would say there's a good 6 out of 10 chance, maybe 7 out of 10 chance, that this dude was just bullshitting for the sake of bullshitting, and that he didn't believe a single word of it.
A lot of
Not
science going on.
100%
We're just going to
chance.
check out the golf course here and
I
see.
would say more likely
Hi
than
there.
not.
Would it be possible for us to play a few holes? We don't have a tee time. We tried to call, but
No.
The competition on
Oh, shoot. Okay.
after 4 o'clock, no problems.
we could wait.
We can wait, yeah.
4 o'clock.
Okay,
yeah.
great. Can we get some balls for the range? And then we'll rent clubs.
All right, let's set it up in the shade. The question is, how much do we bet?
Ba, ba, ba.
I mean,
Because
here's
they
the
have to
thing. I
decide
think
how
if
much
we
to bet.
really
I would
want
hate that.
to get
It would
back
be
in the
so
game,
stressful.
Yeah.
They have to bet
we
big.
have got to
Yeah.
put a pretty sizable bet on this.
All right,
But right now, they only have just enough money to get out of this state. Although they also have tomorrow to start, like, to do. So the challenges reset every day. They have a lockout time period overnight because apparently it was either the first season or the pilot season they did of this. They didn't have a lockout period. And they almost fucking died because they were up for like 6 days in a row trying to get stuff done and hopping over time zones. So they have to end their day at a place, and then they have to start the next day at the same place. And it's like a 12. It's not quite a 12-hour, but it's like 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. kind of break. Yeah, very responsible. So they do have, and on the new day their challenges reset, so they do have the next day to earn money as well.
I agree. And this is 3.5, so it could be huge money. I am bad at golf, but I have played golf.
I'm as good at golf as you would expect.
Not very good. That's what I would expect.
I think we should do 900.
900.
I mean, I don't know, Ben. I mean, it's a risk. It's obviously a
That's
risk.
a lot of money.
I just, we're gonna have
Wait.
to take a risk now.
You don't like... Do you? Okay. Well, I don't know if you were here for it, Raccoon, but in one of the very first things they did, so at Sydney, or in New South Wales, somewhere near Sydney, there is like a heritage site of just Indigenous rock carvings. And in the challenge, they had to go there, do their own rock carving, and the other person had to guess what it was, right? But it was written into the challenge that you had to choose a rock that no one would care about. Yeah? And then B, as they got there, this was the yellow team, but as they got there and were talking about it, they explicitly said, like, look, this is the fucking ancient Indigenous rock carving. To be clear, we're not drawing on that. We're picking a rock no one likes or cares about. I really want to play putt-putt. I've never done it. But I also think I would be bad at it. And the English. I think the English inherently deserve disrespect. The boy knows what he did.
Now we're
Play that, I mean. Asked. But
have to take a risk
I
later.
think we have to take the risk now. We have time.
It does look fun.
We'll
I've
take
just
our
never done
time.
it.
We're gonna go to the range. We're gonna practice our shots. We're gonna go to the putting green.
Well, that's the other thing too, is these guys now have hours, a couple of hours to practice their shots, because that golf competition doesn't wrap up till 4. He might pop in to say hi. Oh, guys, I have big news about me and the boy. Are you guys interested in my big news about me and the boy? If you're not, that's totally fine, but like, yeah. Okay, one person said yes, that's good enough for me. He hasn't proposed yet. No. But, he has officially quit his UK job. He's given his 3 months notice, which is insane to me, to need 3 months notice, but whatever, apparently it's common over there. And he's going to be moving out here, because we had a consultation with an immigration lawyer to kind of say, he's moving to the better country, correct, to kind of say what are our options, because the only option we could see was the permission to marry, the intent to marry visa, which I didn't love, because it meant actually getting married was going to be awkward timing. Like, he's got friends who have like nice, worthwhile careers that don't pay very much in the UK that would need a lot more notice to get over for a wedding. Whereas with this visa, if he got the intent to marry visa, there's like a 30-day turnaround for him to be in Australia by the time the visa's granted. And then we'd have to apply for another visa after anyway. Yeah, well, so, fun fact, and I learnt this from the lawyer, you do not have to have lived together to be considered de facto under immigration legislation into Australia. You just need to be in an actual committed relationship for an onshore or offshore partner visa. Also, they don't look at your evidence when you submit. They look at your evidence when they make the decision, so you can keep submitting evidence. So he's coming over, end of March, that's the month, end of March, and then we actually get to plan a proper wedding. We'll look at rings, and when we have rings, he can propose from there whenever he's like ready or wants to, set something up or whatever. Welcome back, team. And then we're going to book a couple of years out for the venue that we want, and we'll get invitations made and sent up, because invitations are also a way to prove that we're actually in a proper relationship, and it's not a green card marriage. So we get that sorted, and then we just have fucking years to deal with the rest of the planning. So, the boy and I have been going out for almost 2 years now. Oh no, Jane, not like this. So yeah, so that's my exciting news about me and the boy. We're also looking at places to move into that'll be close to my new job, so I'll start looking in earnest in start of March. Yes, I think you learned of the boy a little over a year ago. I kept it, maybe not even a year ago. Oh no, because you learned of him a little over because we took you to Japan with us. Luz, if you can get your ass up here, you can come. Wow, that shit's expensive. Yeah. No, I don't talk about him too much, but just because, yeah, it was just Disney Princess, yeah. I've called him the boy. Well, that's just how I've referred to, like, friends, partners. The ones that haven't stuck around. How is your boy? How is the boy? For what? For what, Linz? Oh, baby. Okay, but just you can't be like I wouldn't have time to spend time with you though too much, so I will not feel upset if you said no. Remind me, because I will forget. So yes, and absolutely little chat plushie is gonna be there somewhere. Wait, Loons can bring chat. Loons can bring chat. Yes. So that is the update. The update is he is coming over. It's official. He's got flights. He's coming over in end of March, start of April. I might even, depending on how good I look in my wedding dress, I might even post a photo with my face blurred out on the Discord. Who knows? Not me. You'll never know. So, yes. Oh, Jane, so you missed the rundown, so I'm just giving you guys the rundown of the latest visa thing with me and the boy. And the latest visa thing is we are going for the onshore partner visa, so he's moving out in April. I'm just gonna say April, because it's like the last 2 days of March. So, yes. Doing that plus 100. And chat can't be ring bearer because my little nephew will be the right age to be ring bearer. And one of my close friends' daughters, her first kid, I say it like she's got more than one. Her daughter will be, she's a month older than little nephew, so she'll be the perfect age to be a flower girl. I'm just saying. Yes, thank you. So the good news is that we will have time. Yeah, no, legit marriage. We'll have time to plan a proper marriage. It won't be rushed like it was when we were looking at the other visa. We'll have time to do like the party at a nice venue at the same time. Not necessarily. You just have to be old enough to walk down the entire aisle and not get distracted on the way, which, you know, currently he's not even crawling, so he's the wrong age to be the ring bearer. I know, I'm also very excited. So, nothing is official because he hasn't proposed, but we will be looking at rings. And when we find... Yes! And when we find the right rings, then after that, that's sort of up to him at that point. Although, back me up here. Okay. When you get engaged, you wear that ring on your hand, mostly as a woman. I don't know how it works for men or mask-presenting people. You wear that ring on your finger every day. And then when you get married, you add your wedding ring to it. Right? Because that is how every single person I have ever met in this country does it. Yeah, okay. And that's what it's like in the US as well. No, but like your parents or your friends or your family, right? Yeah. Jane, as the currently only representative we have of the UK, even though you're not English, I don't think. Okay, but you still wear the engagement ring every day until then. Interesting rudeness. Because in Australia... Oh, yeah, do they do that? Do you add... Or do you wear your engagement ring every day? Interesting. Because in Australia you wear both. To the point where it's more common now to get a set of engagement and wedding rings, and sometimes a third one. Yeah, okay. No, but other people around you. If you know anyone. But sometimes a third ring, like an eternity ring or whatever that you get on your first anniversary, and it's just a set of 3 rings. 2 or 3. Engagement, wedding, sometimes eternity band. Raccoon's like, I propose the most platonic of weddings. So apparently that's not usual, according to the boy in the UK. So, he keeps forgetting. So I want to go pick my own engagement ring, because I'm going to wear that every day. Yeah, see, that's not normal over here. Engagement ring is every day. I suppose it depends how big the fucking rock is, but, it's an everyday wear over here. That's true, but I also told him I want to pick my own engagement ring, because it will be a ring I wear forever, anyway. So, yes, so he gets over here, we deal with moving, We go ring shopping, we find one we like, and then it's up to him. And then we'll pick a date. So, yes, that's the relationship side of it. The visa side of it is he's going to have a 3-month holiday because he can't work on a visitor's visa, and the bridging visa does not kick in until his visitor's visa runs out. Hi, Drifter, how are you? So, he's going to be a kept man on my tiny-ass budget. And his savings, but mostly my tiny-ass budget. But yes, that's our little update. And I appreciate you guys being very excited for me. Yes, I know some people do have family rings that they pass down, but I kind of on my own, you know? I kind of on my own. For something like that, I would understand not wearing that every day, because that starts to become a family heirloom. Oh, I don't think they'll like that. They are too baby. He is too baby. He will always be the boy TM. The only sad thing is that when we thought we were going to have to do the intent to marry visa, we were going to do a very quick, very small church wedding. Because I told you guys that I had a meeting with my parish priest, and he was like, alright, no problems from the church side of it, how are we going to get him into the country? Because you lose a lot of money on a reception venue. I was like, no, Father, we're not doing that. We're just going to have church wedding with his parents, my immediate family, and then we'll go out for lunch, and in like another 4 or 5 years we'll have a big second wedding. He's like, okay, because if you put a deposit down, you miss the deposit. So funny. This fucking 65, 70-year-old man is like, how do we get him in for you? So yes, so the only sad thing is if you didn't pick it up from that, is we were planning on having a small, intimate church wedding, and then in a couple of years, which gives his friends time to save up to come into the country, a second wedding in major quotation marks, which was just going to be a big party and a renewal of vows. But I was so excited to make second husband jokes. See, my first husband used to leave his towels on the floor, and I know my second husband's going to be better than that. And it's just the same guy. I'm so fucking funny. That's so funny. Well, laugh. If you didn't get that, that was a Labyrinth reference. I'm funny. That's fucking hilarious. Eye roll. Yeah, thanks, Raccoon. Thanks, I'll take it. See, Jane thinks I'm funny. Anyway, that's just the brief interlude of my visa problems. I still could. Yeah, we'll just have to do a different vow renewal. Oh, and the other thing is something that's going to help our application is evidence of travel plans together. So, what a shame. We'll just have to go on a Kentucky tour somewhere. Ooh, you talked about her already, Drifter. Ooh. So yes. Anyway, we'll go back to a video now.
We're gonna get prepped.
As a recap, these guys are golfing, but they have a couple of hours until the green is clear because there's currently a tournament going on, so they're gonna practice. Yes, Loons gets an invite because I know Loons IRL. Ah, okay, Drifters.
And then just one bogey.
All right. This is a new vehicle for jet lag. Oh, man.
I mean, I do get that, Jane. In my case, it helps phenomenally with the visa process. I also have to bring back from the dead my personal Instagram account, and we have to become Facebook official, which I'm waiting till we get engaged because I'm not going to bother doing in a relationship. I'll just be like, engaged too. Because it just helps solidify that it's public knowledge. That's one of the things. Like, we are a socially, society knows in some way, shape, or form that we are actually in a relationship, and he's not scamming me for whatever Australia's equivalent of a green card is. cute, except he doesn't deal well with needles and I don't like pain, but cute. I do like that idea. If you were like a surgeon or a mechanic or anything where rings just are not the play, I like that. But not us, we're not really hands-on careers. Were you going what? Thanks, Loons. What? Drifters, I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna go.
So I can tell you
Oh!
like the basics.
No, the boy's coming here. He's moving here, end of March, start of April. And he's actually... No, Drifters missed the start of it. Yeah, he's moving here. Like, that's it. So he's got a 3-month holiday when he's on his holiday visa and he's not allowed to work in Australia. And then the bridging visa for our partner visa will be here. Yes! So, very exciting.
Lined up with the ball, both hands. Just make sure
I
you don't.
hate golf.
So that
Yeah,
was not
I
good.
hate golf.
You need to like control the club. You need to be in charge of it. Does that make sense?
I'm in charge of you.
No, he's... What?
Keep down on it.
Oh, look, that went real far.
I want these guys to do well,
Let's be
but I
honest.
just don't
that
think
I'm
they're gonna
not-
do
I'm
it.
not-
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna go practice some putting.
Oh, that's so
'Cause putting
nice.
is my weak spot.
Wait, that's so nice. I'll fucking cry, Loons. Please don't forget about that idea. That'd be really sweet.
Too little and then too much. It's pretty good.
All right, Adam's just doing some last-minute practice before we go.
Loons, I am gonna need your government name and address
I really
to send
cannot
the invitation. over there.
Articulate the stakes of this to him explicitly because he seems to be frighteningly
Okay,
relaxed
on the
about
list.
this, which is actually like usually.
But like, dude.
He's-
Okay, so this has happened over the last couple of days. So our meeting with the solicitor was on Monday. We took a couple of days to think about it, to make sure there's no reason why we shouldn't do it that way, because we're both practical people typically. So he asked his friends and family, he was like, hey, can you find any convincing arguments as to why I shouldn't go that we can't refute? And they were like, what the fuck? But I was like, yeah, that's so smart. And my mum was like, yeah, that's so smart. And he quit his job yesterday his time. And that's kind of it. We've emailed the lawyers, be like, hey, how do we hire you? What do we need? And we're going to start collecting evidence. And then it's just kind of hurry up and wait until March, where I look for a place for both of us. Yeah, I just don't remember it. Loons, I just don't remember it. So I start looking for a place early March, so hopefully I have the Wi-Fi on by the time he gets here. Because he's only coming with one suitcase, because it's too expensive to add another one to his flight, so... Yeah. Anyway. We'll get back to the
Freaked
video.
out, and so he's actually so relaxed
I've
that
been,
I'm
like,
scared.
kicking and giggling. And I
But-
told my sister this morning, because I just kind of didn't tell her. I didn't want to tell her until I saw her in person. And I didn't want to tell her until it was all, like, that's it, confirmed. And she was so happy for me. It was so nice.
I don't want to interrupt this Zen state. You ready?
I'm all set. I got
All
it.
right. We got this. You want to commence?
This is a huge gamble, but I think that I can do it.
No problem.
That is true, I do
The
have a
spirit of
shocking
my father,
memory.
Tide Chase is going to flow through me,
Yes.
It's really bad.
and I am going to get a bogey.
It's kind of like Star Wars, but a lot whiter. Here we go.
I don't know if I
Alright,
want these
Ben.
guys to get it or not.
This first hole is a par 4, but
That's
it's a
a lot
short
of
par 4.
money.
It's a great opening
I do.
opportunity.
Par 4. So that means that we need to get it in 5.
Got
Yes.
that goldfish
to get a
processing
bogey.
time
'Cause
too.
I know what a bogey is. Where are we trying to hit it?
See the flag up there? I'm just gonna not overdo it.
I
We're
don't
not
even
gonna
know what
overdo it.
clubs you'd
Lined
pick for
up.
something like this.
It's like Wii golf.
Like Wii golf.
That's okay. It's in the sand over there. We're gonna hope that we can find
It's
that.
so true.
Okay. I think we can.
That is not disastrous. It should be somewhere around here, I think.
Oh.
You see anything?
No.
Could really be kind of anywhere around here.
It's
Oh,
right
then they're
here.
gonna find
Okay.
the fucking
Kind of
goal.
in this tall grass a little bit, which might be problematic.
It's
but
okay. I'm gonna hit like a 6-iron.
6-iron. That's exactly what I would have recommended.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Absolutely. I also would have recommended a 6-iron. He's been on the stream. He was with me in Japan. Fucking no.
Stay down.
I know you would do
Nice
something
clean.
really sweet and really nice.
We can work with that. It's not a super strong hole so far, but we can work with this. Like if we could
Oh
get
yes,
this on the
that's
green,
also would be a problem,
we
but
could have a
that's
shot.
not a problem
You got it.
for me, so I'm happy about that one.
oh, that's good.
That's good.
Might be too far.
Raccoon's
No,
hemorrhoids
that's
are
quite
acting
good.
up.
I'm very pleased with that.
Yeah, good job.
They're struggling. Straight up not having a good
You're
time
on the
right
green,
now.
Ben.
Oh, we're on the green.
Green and 3. This is very good. It's a
on-
very good start. Now, if I can just get this in 2, we'll be all set. I think one thing I really want to do is not overhit this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, insurance
Here we go.
reasons would suck. Custody reasons I do kind of get, that makes sense. But insurance would just suck.
That's okay. That's not bad.
So if we get it in on this
Get
one,
it in on this, and this is it.
Wait, ain't
so
no
close.
way.
Just really take your time with this one. There's wind.
I don't know how to
we
feel
might,
about
might
this.
even want to wait for the wind to.
No, that's okay.
Okay, okay.
Oof. See, this is where I'd be going to the comments to see if they make it or not. Miss. Hey. Okay, that was very exciting. I will. It will be so on brand. That's such a huge win for these guys.
Oh my God, Ben.
First.
Huge win for these guys. That's
hole.
pretty awesome.
First hole.
And now they don't have to do any
Couldn't
more
have done it
golf in the
better.
sun. Iconic. Incredible.
Couldn't have done it better.
Love their work.
Well done. Our first order of business might be booking a flight the hell
shower.
out of here.
Yeah. Okay, we want to take the 10:20 to Brisbane.
We're
I know.
booking now.
No.
Sam and Toby.
Wow, you
It
should be really afraid.
Almost
guys.
We are
tripled
coming
their
for you.
budget.
You should be really afraid.
See, what I reckon these guys should do, depending on how the flights go, is they should then fly. No, lose.
right.
They should fly after this. They should fly back to Melbourne, claim Victoria. 2.5. I thought it was 3.5. Claim Victoria, and then for the final day, go hop between the border of Queensland and New South Wales.
Am?
Welcome. Oh, were you about to welcome me?
I was just gonna say, big news, big moves are happening.
Oh, but also welcome to Adelaide. Anyways,
Welcome
we're in
to
Adelaide.
Mia.
Yeah, and I did notice on the tracker, it seems like they've had a
Yeah, that's fair.
fairly successful round of golf.
Oh yeah, they got really rich all of a sudden.
I did a little bit of Oppa research. Both of their flights out of Alice
Hey,
tomorrow.
Scarlett, how are you?
Have you seen that they've booked one?
No.
They just spent some of their
Oh
newfound
well,
riches.
I was researching how expensive they were.
They spent 700 a piece, so a
Yeah.
combined 1,400.
It's probably this one.
So
They're probably going to
expensive.
Brisbane then.
Oh.
See, that dude, Sam, with the blonde hair, is really freaking good at figuring out what the other people are doing with their money. It's really interesting to watch. I'm doing good. Got some good visa news. Watching a really fun show.
We're going
Been
to
a good day.
Brisbane.
Hot as
And this
fuck.
rocks
Been
so
very
much
hot.
it's hard to express.
Okay. Well, it looks like Sam and Toby just landed in Adelaide.
Adelaide. Okay, so they did connect to Melbourne. Can they get out of Adelaide today? Maybe, probably, right? Because if I were him, I would not leave the Adelaide airport. I'd put down $2.
So, anyway, let's get on the bus and see what the challenges are.
All right.
Should we deposit $2? Just for the
Should we
lulls?
do it now or should we do it in the morning?
I think we should do it now, just for the lulls.
Okay, we can put $2.
Ooh,
Alright,
they're
so
gonna
say
stay
hi.
there
$2
overnight.
for the lulls.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Ah, so that's how they can do it with the graphic. I see. I see. Oh, that's
We
cool.
now control 4 regions. We're now fully in the lead.
This is feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
J1.
All right, well, Adam, we're heading out.
No, no one. I don't think any of them are going to go to Western Australia. I think it is too far. I don't think for what they're doing, it's not worth the sheer amount. Where'd my hair tie go? There it is. Sheer amount of time spent on a plane. It's a long fucking flight.
We are.
But this is only the second to last episode.
really don't have anything left to do today because there's only 2 more challenges here. One
Go
of
on,
them
sense the
terrifies
passage of
us, and
time.
the other, the park is going to close. It's also
Gotta
worth
give it a
noting that
stretch.
it looks like they've just
And
stolen
hydrate.
South Australia from us, which was kind of inevitable. We left it as vulnerable as it could be, but
But again, the key is we made them go there. So they had to deal with the inconvenience of getting there. Now they have to deal with the inconvenience of getting out. Because we learned, I mean, maybe they found a good flight, but
Adelaide is a fucking death trap.
that was what we found.
Oh, good, I gave it back.
So nice looking downtown. Wait. I've always wanted to do this. Ben and Adam have been here. The jet lag reference.
I know, I
Yeah.
got it.
Anyway.
She's like, I know it wasn't
challenges
funny,
are
but I
generated.
think I know.
Let's take a look. All right, first one,
Oh, I kind of hope they get a steal.
2.5x
That would be
multiplier.
fucking iconic.
we're gonna find 5 different fish in 5 minutes at Port Narlunga Reef.
Good if it wasn't so late in the day.
Yeah, that could be tough. Second one, 2x multiplier, smuggle sugar to the sugar loaf. Similar deal. Third one, master the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh,
2.5x
that's
multiplier.
We can do that.
challenging.
Maybe if a library is still open.
Actually,
Last one,
these guys are really good at the memorization thing they did, so actually that would not surprise me. Yeah.
we might be able to do with the 2x multiplier, predict a point of beach volleyball. Anyway,
Wait.
last one, we might be able to 2.5x similar.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
that one.
Third one, master the Dewey Decimal System. 2.5x multiplier.
We can do that.
Maybe.
Novels aren't sorted under the Dewey Decimal System here. Not normally. Novels are either sorted by genre and then author surname, or just author surname. Right? It's been a hot minute since I visited like an actual brick and mortar library, but I'm not going crazy. You don't sort novels by the Dewey Decimal System. That's a non-fiction sorting system. Is that not like that other places in the world? Hello, Billy, how are you? Well, you can always ask, darling. We just tend to have a foreign language section because most of our stuff's in English anyway. Which now I think about it, a little dodge, but it'd be what it be. Yeah, genre then surname. So they'd have to figure out what genre the book is, and then they'd have to make a beeline for it. But I'm not gonna lie, 3 minutes is actually a decent amount of time.
If a library is still open. Last one, we might be able to do with the 2x multiplier, predict a point of beach volleyball. Anyway, let's sit down and
Closes at 7 p.m. The city library. We can walk there.
wait. Okay.
The Adelaide City Library. 12-minute walk. Let's start walking.
Okay, we can start walking, but do we even want to do that?
Yes.
I do.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Although, she's Australian too, so she should know that it's not the Dewey Decimal System.
I'm not convinced by the odds.
Let's get to Anzac Hill. Oh. Keep going. I saw a cool lizard. Hello, lizard. You're molting. Good job. Okay.
If you're happy to, put your Instagram post, a link to it, a direct link to it in I made this. Yes, in the Discord. And then I will at crew, or
Hey,
crew
Ben,
motives probably.
maybe this is crazy, but I feel like I might have an idea of how to do the wait 30 minutes thing. Listen to me walking right now. It's like pretty consistent, right?
Yeah.
Let me cook on it.
This dude's unhinged.
This challenge actually is easy because
Also,
you
Raccoon,
only have to...
I noticed you chatting shit about AO3 users in the Discord, you and Stella. It's me. I'm an AO3 user. I don't write things, but I read things. Oh, it's Callum Poem. Raccoon's like, I know you were one of the people I was talking about. Wait, who's big sis in you? Is that Stella? Ah, of course. How's she going? I haven't heard from her in ages. My life has been hectic.
to go.
Okay.
This challenge actually is easy because
Yes.
you only have to go to the alphabetical author's name. Like there's
I
nothing
guess,
more
but
to it.
couldn't it be in multiple different sections?
Okay,
It'll
well,
be in
Google
the fiction section, I
Google the
guess.
book
What
and
if there's
see.
like specifically like an Australian fiction section, considering it's a famous Australian book, and we only
Google
have
the
3
book and
minutes,
see what genre
Why
it
is
is.
it 3 minutes? That's a bit...
because that's the challenge.
Master the Dewey Decimal System. Visit any local library. From the moment you step foot inside, you have 3 minutes to find a copy of the famous Australian novel Picnic at Hanging Rock by Joan Lindsay. You may do general research about the Dewey Decimal System or the book, but not about the library itself.
It sounds like you want to attempt this.
Yeah?
So do you know where we would go?
No, I've never been here before, but we just need to go to L. L for Lindsay.
And how much would you want to put down?
Not too
What are you
much.
comfortable with?
A couple $100.
I mean, up to you. I'd be comfortable going up to 250.
Yeah.
How it is this when you said. I thought we'd walk up like, what is this?
Raccoon!
I was also an avid fanfic reader in the past.
One of us. One of us. Thank you for the videos, babe.
10 minutes, he says.
Okay.
I just don't want to get out of my rhythm.
Yeah. Okay, hello. So on our way back to Anzac Hill, we realized, or Adam realized at least, that he was walking in a very rhythmic pattern. And we realized that a really good way to do the time travel challenge would be by timing steps.
Yeah,
Sense
look at
the
these
passage
nerds
of
go.
time. Start a timer. Both teammates may not look at any clocks or timers until you stop this timer. You may not consult any regularly scheduled thing to use as a makeshift clock. You succeed if you stop this timer within 3 minutes of the 30-minute mark.
So I have a very consistent gait. So I walked for a little bit, counted my steps, timed it, did the math. I walk 1.84 steps a second. So 5 minutes, that would be 553 steps. I just walked 553 steps. I stopped a timer at 5 minutes and 1 second.
That's unhinged.
So
Pretty good.
that was like almost no margin for error. We have a 10% margin.
Wait. What shadows of the sun? Oh, wait, that was a comment on the title thing. Okay,
For error.
Yeah. We're pretty
Yes,
flush
it will
right
be the
now with
Australian
cash.
fiction.
We need more of it. How much do you want to put down on
I
it?
think
Yeah?
he has the whole time they've
It's
been
time to put
walking.
your money or your mouth back.
Hey,
I wanna
that's
put down
smart,
at least
Scout.
1,000.
At least 1,000.
Wow.
I'm gonna nail this.
I mean, he is gonna nail this.
I'm going
like,
to crush this bet.
I kind of see it.
Okay.
I honestly,
No,
I
I'm
don't feel
very
comfortable
jealous
betting,
of that
like,
raccoon.
1,500.
I
Oh
have
my god.
incredible
Let's put
time
it
blindness. I have no idea what time it is and
You're happy
how
with
long
250?
things take.
Yeah.
Well, it starts
At
the
any
second we
given
walk
time.
in here.
You have to help, okay?
Yeah.
L-I-N-D. Fiction.
Okay, you ready?
Deep breath and fucking run. Run. Because this is a big library too.
Okay, this is looking good. I see an L. Oh, this is looking good. Okay, this is easy.
Is this in the fiction section?
L-I-L-L. L-E. Ellen. It's gonna be here, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. I can use it. L-I-N.
That's so good. Are they in the wrong section?
We got 1,000 on it? Yep. All right. Okay.
He's just gonna walk back and
Admittedly
forth.
a little nervous about this.
Or just in a
If we
circle.
win this,
I'd walk
I
in
think
a
the
circle.
game may be ours.
Okay.
Okay. When you're ready.
Go.
I'm not gonna lie, that is I'm still that's very cool.
Is the secret of Hanging Rock.
Yeah, he's just gonna walk for 30
I'm trying to see
minutes.
if they have a large print.
I bet he does it
This
too.
is large print, but maybe they have a version that's famous.
No, it's not. It's not on this shelf. There's a little there. I don't know why it's not here. Oh, it could be in young adult. Go to young adult.
Okay, we only have 30 seconds.
Go. Go
Oh.
to young
I know
adult.
we're here.
Teens.
Oh, this is stressing me out so
Say what
much.
would be here.
We got 5 seconds.
L. Quick. Get L as soon as you
We're
can.
done. We're done.
Nah, they're done. Oh, that should have been.
Time's up.
I get that.
It's gonna be here.
Well, time is up regardless.
She's like, no, but I have to be right. I bet they don't have coffee in the library.
Well, that's that. I mean, on to the
It's
next
pretty
thing.
late.
I'm sorry that happened.
No worries.
I reckon this guy's got it. I just do.
4, 5, 6, 95, 96, 97, 98, 97, 68, 69.
I have faith.
What now? So, my thinking about tomorrow, we're sort of in the same budget realm as them, and therefore, I think we just need to be very smart about how we use our budget. It does look like, for what it's worth, they're down to 1264, but it looks like they're in the midst of a challenge. What that tells me, to be honest, I think they're playing pretty riskily. If they're staking 1,000 on a challenge,
96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think the best strategy is probably to be responsive to what they do. I mean, in my mind, it's really just between, well, really it's between 3 things, actually.
I was
Do we
gonna
go
say
to
for
Brisbane,
pay.
and there's one clear flight at 10:30? Do we go to Victoria first thing? Or do we just give ourselves maximum flexibility by staying downtown, not booking anything, and just seeing what happens in the morning? Because, like, you know, if there's a great challenge flop, then it is maybe quite nice to do the challenges, boost our budget to some crazy amount, and then just dot
Well,
around.
this is the only place where we'll ever be able to do another challenge, because
Yes, because we don't want to spend the
anywhere
time
else
to
we
go
go,
in.
we don't want to be going in and
Yeah.
out.
How much budget they have in the morning, how much budget they earn in the morning will tell us a lot. Because that'll tell us what
I'm
flights
so
they can afford,
stressed
what
about
offers they can
this.
afford, and also
I
stuff
got
like that.
so invested. We
I
got
lean
so invested
towards
last time as well.
maximum optionality.
I agree.
Stay in the city.
Because I agree, because I think we have a lot of good options tomorrow, but it's not like we have a clear path to victory.
There's so many uncertainties.
So it's a lot down to, like,
Also, because these guys still fucking love a good payday. I won't have one for almost a month. It's fine. Just because of when I start work. I did get my Twitch payout today. It was like $110 or something, so I'm very happy with that. These guys are very risk adverse. Is the thing. And she needs to brush her hair and braid it better, that poor thing. That poor hair. This is why I was Team Yellow, because I loved her hair. I don't know what to do with it at the moment.
how their challenges go.
Let's keep our options.
Wait, what? Why did you think it was later in the month, babe?
It's open.
All right.
There's a huge pool of options. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know where we're going.
So.
But I hope their challenge is going poorly right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, but okay, look at her poor hair. It's so... rip in pieces, boo. Like, because her hair comes down to about here, because I've seen it in a long braid, so braided down to about here. And it's all the way up here, and it's just bundled up and oofed.
Alright.
As someone who's had long hair, and to be honest, a lot more long hair than she has, when I had long hair, it's just eek. You can tell that she just has naturally straight hair, because I could never get away with that shit. Billy, thank you for the stretch.
Huge pool of options.
Ratioed.
We don't know what we're doing. We don't know where we're going.
So.
But I hope their challenge is going poorly
Also,
right
babe,
now. I'm
chat's
sorry.
very happy for us.
Yeah.
BT dubs.
95, 96, 97.
Get ready. Stop. Ben. Oh my God.
Is this gonna be
Yeah,
right
I'm
on,
holding
isn't
my
it? I do. Look at that. Look at that shit. Fucking. A milliseconds above. Like, not even a second off. That's insane. The 69 milliseconds was how long it took the other dude to fumble for his phone to stop it. That's crazy. See, like, I get what you mean. I absolutely know what you meant, Jane, and if it was me doing the walking, it would have happened like that. But this dude is just the right amount of, no, I'm correct and I will stay correct and everything I do is, like, consistent to know that he will be very consistent. I could never. I'd lose count. I could walk that consistently. I could not count that consistently. That would be my problem.
Get absolutely got.
I was at 27 minutes.
You would have lost.
Yeah, just barely.
You're good with the
Oh
subway
my
stuff.
God. That's insane. That's insane.
So Ben,
Yeah.
what is that? $3,000?
That's a cool 3K in
crazy.
the bank.
And Ben, we now have $4,264
I will block you.
with our flight already booked to Brisbane. That is enough for us to do the whole run tomorrow and steal all
That's
three of their territories, I believe.
insane. That's insane.
What'd I tell you?
It's the desert power. We harnessed
We have
the desert power, as in Dune, as written.
We have cultivated
In
desert power. Ben, the amount of desert
Stop
power
it. I'm gonna have to
we've
put up with it over
cultivated,
that shit next week, week after.
unbelievable.
Dune.
Pew, pew. Alright, and now this is just a fucking 3-minute ad for their streaming service. Okay. I thought I had ad
Welcome to the
blocker, but
final
fuck
day
me, I
and
guess.
grand finale of Jetlag Australia.
It's even worse.
Right now, both
Wrong.
teams have plausible paths to victory. Toby and I are starting the day in South Australia with 4 regions under our control, enough to secure the win at the end of the game. As long as we successfully defend our territory or make an equal number of trades, the win is ours. Ben and
Correct.
Adam, on the other hand,
Bonk,
are
bonk.
starting the day in the Northern Territory with only 3 regions, but thanks to some huge
But a
wins last
fuck
night,
ton
they
of
have more
budget.
money than us and a flight already booked to Brisbane. If they can use that money to flip more of our regions than we can flip back, we're toast. It's all going to come down to strategy, anticipation, and clever timing. So, without further ado, day 4.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the final day of season 10 of Jetlag the Game.
It is 6 a.m. in the Outback.
And it is time. 7 o'clock.
Let's go.
Very confusingly 30 minutes off.
Yeah,
Now
'cause
you might be
it's so
thinking, oh, well, doesn't the
far
game
away.
start at 7:30 a.m.? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because this is a half-hour time zone. We're
Yes,
an
it
hour
is.
and a half behind Sydney.
Because Australian
Makes no
time
sense.
zones
Makes no
kind
damn
of
sense.
fucked.
But you know what does make sense? The beautiful sunrise.
This is stunning.
That makes
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. Hang on. Let me, real quick. Ugh, I forget that we use UTC now, which is bullshit. Whatever. I'll just go into here. Okay, babe. And the flight is it's a long flight. So, ignore daylight savings because that's a fool's game. But it's also their last day, so neither team wants to be over here in Perth and then have to take a big fuck off flight because they have to get territories back here. Zones. So we got +8, so we got +10 down the east coast. Unless you have daylight savings, in which case it's +11 except for Queensland, which is +10, which is the only reason you guys know what state I'm in. Daylight savings fucked me. In the middle it's +9.5. And in Western Australia it's +8. So, bonk, bonk, bonk. Don't close the whole thing. Make big.
A lot of sense to me.
And also
I don't know why it's
and also
and a
our
half,
plan,
but
which is a very good plan.
Our plan is very good.
I have
The plan is simple.
Crying, screaming, and throwing up over the fact that they won $3,000 late last night.
Yeah, it
It's really
looks like they had some nautical
concerning.
adventures. Yeah.
That made me a little ill. Not gonna lie.
Well,
I do like how they
yes, but keep
subtitled
in
this. We
mind
talked
that
about
no
it
matter
last
how
time.
rich
I
they
like how
are,
they subtitled this.
they're only going to have 6 hours after they get to Brisbane to
Exactly.
do whatever.
And after I calmed down from that shock, I realized we still have a pretty good chance at victory.
I don't want to give too much away, but we're going to Brisbane, as you know, and then we have a plan to flip 2 more of their regions.
Yes.
2 more is
Essentially, we
crazy.
think that we can flip 3 regions that they are currently holding.
They are probably going to try and steal
Okay, the biggest country on that latitude is fucking China, and China's like, actually our whole country is one time zone, get fucked.
2 of our regions today. Brisbane and 1 other. And all we have to do is steal those 2 regions back from them.
And if you're doing the math, they're up by 1 region right now.
Yep.
If these guys
so
can
if they
flip
can
3.
flip 3 regions,
Then they win.
then they'll win.
Yeah.
But I don't know that they can do that, Ben.
I think
If they
Russia.
earn more money today,
I think Russia
things
might do
get
better.
worse. But if they have the
Well, no,
current
they
amount of
don't
money,
actually know. So I used to have a Russian friend from when I went on a Kentucky-esque tour in Russia, and she said even though they have their own time zone, everything works on Moscow time. All the business stuff works on Moscow time. That's what I'm thinking of. Or it
They
used
have,
to.
they-
Fucking 5-10 years ago.
don't have enough to get 3 of our regions.
We have an end game that I'm
Oh,
pretty excited.
do we want to do a little quick prediction? Who do we think's gonna win? Do you guys want to do a little gamba? In the spirit of the shows we're watching. A little gamba. Who will win? Yellow team or red team? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes to do that because I need to go pee. So, red team are the guys you see on screen, the 2 guys, and yellow team is Sam and Toby, the blondes. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Rain, you're in charge. Don't let the boy go too buck wild. I need to go to the bathroom. So, we're gonna go for the burb and a mute, and you guys may have speaking privileges. But if anyone chats shit, or if anything goes too wild, babe, can you DM me and I will, like, deal with it. Because you're here and I can do that now. Mwah. Okay, love you, bye. I'll be back soon. You're back. Chaos. Did you guys have fun? Did you burn the place down while I was gone? Okay, so let's see. Most people have voted the yellow team. Interesting. Yum, what are we eating? What are we eating? Only a tad singed. Nah. You'll get there one day, babe. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bud. Don't get mad, get even.
Yeah, and I don't know if they've thought of it.
I don't dress
but
for women.
this is all to say,
I don't dress for men.
I don't know what flights they could take.
Lately I've been
I don't know what
dressing for
steals they might
men.
get. A steal
Oh,
would really
sad.
blow this whole thing.
A steal could set us back because a steal could take, you know, upwards of $2,000 from us, and that would mean that we would have to.
Oh, steel would be
that could
so
basically blow this
peak right
So
now.
that's something that, you know, we're hoping doesn't happen.
Yeah. But I think
Oh,
the first
steel
thing to
would be
do
so
is
good, though.
we can make our budget a little more steel-proof by taking a look at today's challenge board.
Should we check out our challenges?
Yep.
First one, 1.5x multiplier, identify chocolates at Haig's Chocolate Factory.
Haig's chocolates are the best chocolate I have ever tasted. The best chocolate. They originated in South Australia, but they got a couple of shops in Melbourne. The best chocolate, bar none, I have ever tasted. And I've had a lot of chocolate in my life, in my time. So fucking good. So good. They do not post their chocolates, because they don't have stores in Queensland. They do not post their chocolate during the summer months. They refuse to have an online shop that ships domestically or anything other than locally during the summer months because it risks the integrity of the chocolate. Oh, it's so fucking good though. Anyway, Haig's, we love Haig's. I hope
Probably
they do
not
the
in the
Haig's
open
thing.
for a while,
It
unfortunately.
won't be.
Yeah.
Number 2, 30% steal. We gotta have them pick up and take a wallet that has $50 in it within 10 minutes. Third, complete 10 obstacles on the mega climb
big.
for 2.5x. That probably doesn't make sense. And the last one, 1.5x multiplier, dump one ocean into another ocean. Also probably too time consuming. I think to me the only thing worth considering
It's a steal.
is the steal.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
No, they want someone
Teach
to.
from
They
afar
don't want
at
someone
the
to steal
Alice
the wallet.
Springs School of the Air. Okay, so the Alice Springs School of the Air is this cool thing where there's like radio school because a lot of this region is so sparse that they can't have regular school. Sail across the Todd River. So the Todd River is famous in Alice Springs for not having any water.
Yes.
So sailing across it would mean we would have to build basically like a cart, master the Dewey Decimal System. You have to go to a
okay.
library and you have 3 minutes to find this certain
Oh, right.
novel.
So clearly there are some challenges that are sort of universal and just get cycled through, and some that are location based. But we've only seen the ones that are location based just pop through. Yeah, exactly. So you could do that Dewey Decimal System, which does bug me because it's not filed under the Dewey Decimal System. But whatever, you could do that anywhere in Australia as long as you had a library.
That's a 2.5x.
Okay.
And then get upcharged. So in this one, you have to go buy an item and then go to another store and find the same item for more money, and that's a 2x.
Okay.
I don't think these guys know that, because Sam, the other American, the guy in the other team, didn't know that. I don't know how they sort their books. How do you guys sort your fiction books? Because in Australia it tends to be by broad genre and then alphabetically. Or, depending on the size of the library, just alphabetically, by surname.
Here's the thing. Look, we have enough money to do what we need
You're
to
also
do.
not American, boo.
We should not risk any of it unless we are very, very confident that we're not going to lose it.
That's
Now,
true.
talk to me about the steal. What do you think about the wallet?
How about let's go under that
I know,
cover
it's
there
crazy.
and
What the
get out of
fuck?
the rain while we discuss. The steal is basically the only thing we reasonably want to consider right now.
If we keep the amount of money that we have
Okay.
right now,
Yeah.
I think, based on.
Wait. Is there? So your fiction is categorized under the Dewey Decimal System as well? What? Is that what you mean? Because ours definitely is not. Ours is just straight up fiction. Ha! So that's why it's called the Dewey Decimal System. For the challenge. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just not. It's just simply not over here. It's by sometimes genre, but typically just author's surname. Crazy. Anyway.
You know, yesterday's flight prices, that we'd have about 900 spare dollars.
And well, 30% of our money is more than 900 right now.
Yeah, so I don't personally love the idea of risking our buffer, but what do you think?
I don't think we need it. Like, there are certain situations where if we were not in as strong as a position right now as we were,
crazy.
where we would
We
want
don't
to
use
take
them.
that risk.
Yeah.
But I think we're in a decently strong position, so I at least think it doesn't make sense to do the steal now.
No, I agree. I think we should do it if they get any more money.
But we have enough money. We have enough money. We don't need to take any risks
Yeah, I kind of agree with
that are
that.
unnecessary.
I mean, the truth is, I think we could do the Todd River thing. I think we could. I think maybe we should go check out the Todd River, get more of a vibe.
Don't they have flights to catch?
Let's go examine it. And you know what? Then we can tell you about the river at least, because it's pretty interesting.
Let's pretend you're us, I'm Ben and Adam, and let's war game it. I think their winning move would be to put a decisive claim on Queensland that we can't beat.
We can't really afford to have any of our cities stolen today that we don't get back.
Yeah.
They go to Brisbane and match us with their current budget that have 2,900 left over. You're saying, what if they put a bunch of that on Brisbane?
If they put an amount that we cannot match on Queensland.
Yeah. They can't do that unless
Unless they get a lot more budget.
we can't get from here to Queensland for $900, because assuming that they don't earn more money, they'll have 2,900 in Brisbane. We have 3,800. So we can match this in Brisbane as long as we can get a flight to Brisbane or Gold Coast for $900. And assuming they don't earn more money.
Yeah.
If they earn more money this morning, a lot of these plans are like a lot more dubious.
Yeah.
They're back at the river.
Oof, this is so intense.
What does that mean?
I
This is a
still
challenge.
kind of feel like you could get stuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's not.
like it's
Yeah.
not very solid ground.
Yeah, fucking good luck, Lance. Unless you have
and
an
at least
oar.
here-
You're acting like a barge.
The river is pretty wide.
Yeah.
I personally don't feel great about doing this in time to make our flight.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we don't earn more money, then a steal could ruin the plan. I mean, we need $4,027.
Oh, I want them to do
execute
the
on the
steal. Oh, they
I
won't.
guess
I
the
want
point I'm
them
making
to.
is the amount of money we would have to risk on a bet right now
Would not be worth it.
in order to put us out of the steal scary zone is more. Like, if we then lost that money, we wouldn't have enough to execute on our plan.
Yeah. Okay, let's don't do it.
I think we're fine. If they hit
I
us
want
with
the other guys to do the steal,
we
though.
could earn back enough money later that we can still make our plan work. It would be a little tricky, but doable. And good content.
He is always thinking about the
We
content.
love good content.
He is. He
So,
is.
Ben and Adam headed off to McDonald's, but back in South
consummate
Australia, Toby and I could
entertainer.
not figure out what they were possibly up to. and anticipating their next move mattered to us a lot. We were pretty sure that Ben and Adam only had the time and money to make it to Queensland and one other region we controlled, so our plan was to fly to Melbourne, flip Victoria, and then fly to one of those two regions to steal it back before the end of the game. This plan, however, had one big weakness. If Ben and Adam managed to make even more money today, they might be able to put down big enough deposits that we wouldn't be able to steal that region back. That meant that we needed a big cash infusion now, and there was only one way we could guarantee it. Put all of our money, every single dollar, in the ocean challenge. This would involve taking at least 6 ounces of water from one ocean, the Pacific, Indian, or Southern, and dumping it in a different ocean by the end of the day. Theoretically, we could scoop up part of the Southern Ocean here, dump it in the Pacific Ocean when we get to Melbourne, and secure enough cash to compete at the very end of the game. We were confident we couldn't fail, but doing this meant locking up all of our budget until we got to Melbourne. So if Ben and Adam did something unexpected, or could somehow steal more regions than we anticipated, we wouldn't have the flexibility to change course for the next 6 hours.
So, okay, so...
But it also means they're not vulnerable to like a steal
sense.
or anything, because they don't have...
Just the idea of plotting out our entire game day now has me scared.
I think the main problem is, so for the first majority of this game, our red team was very reactive, very focused on what the yellow team were doing and how to thwart them, right? And that's gotten them to where they are now. They're a very tactical team. But what this yellow team are trying to do now is... Well, they're now trying to be reactive in a way that they haven't been the entire game so far. It's like, why would you change your game plan? Why? It's been working so well for you. So, yeah, but I also agree with that. But it's not like an extra 0.5, it's... Oh. It's that amount again and half again, isn't it? No, it's just a multiplier. Oh, that's... yeah.
I'm shaking because I can't even type. I can't even
That's
type into
true.
Google Maps because I don't know what to do. I'm very scared, but I think we should go.
I agree.
We're either going to win or lose on this.
That's kind of how everything goes today, but yes.
Yeah,
Let's go to the
exactly.
beach.
And not just of their own. They should be trying to get 2 of theirs. Which is kind of rough. I would say get 1 of theirs and then take back whichever location of the yellows that the red takes, because they will take 1.
McDonald's. What are they doing there?
Probably getting a snack and not doing challenges, which is good.
Oh, you think they're in the snack zone?
So on the map, it shows us, you might say, okay, oh, they're in the Northern Territory. But if you look at this other map, it actually shows us right in the snack zone.
In the snack zone.
So welcome to the snack zone. We're going to be trying the hot cross bun with Cadbury chips.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact about McCafe? Which I think is worldwide now. It's an Australian invention. Melbourne was like, we need coffee faster and this coffee is shit. And Macca's was like, well, there's an opportunity.
Ow. That's bread with chocolate in it, for sure.
And do you guys not have choc chip hot cross buns?
Or maybe the breakfast zone, but...
Yes. Should we pause for rain? Should we take a little break? Or we've got another 40 minutes. It's late. Sorry,
Do you want
Rain.
my
Let you know
earrings
if
out
anything
today?
interesting happening.
Do they look
They're the snacks on earrings.
You're supporting the enemy.
No.
That's
Everyone
so
loves
funny.
the snack zone. It's the premier snack show.
What about choo choo choo?
Are you eating?
What does that have to do with it?
I know that the map says that we're behind, but I don't feel that way.
No, the map is misleading you. The map doesn't really understand our desert power.
Yeah. The map doesn't sort of have a metric for desert power.
No.
We have a lot
Well,
of
actually,
desert power.
let's add that to the map.
graphics team, add a desert power.
Desert
meter
power, yeah.
and put ours pretty high. Theirs is
almost, it's nothing.
You'll see the graphic. We have a lot of desert power. They don't have very much.
Yeah.
If any.
And actually, could we keep that up for the rest of the episode in like in the top bottom right, the desert power meter?
Yeah, for the rest of the season, that's the metric you're going to be wanting to watch.
Yeah.
That is kind of funny. I love that they didn't put it where they wanted though. They're like, no, desert power can go there.
Smells like
That's all
the
you get.
ocean.
Yep.
Which ocean in particular is that, Sam? Can you smell it? It's distinct flavor.
It's giving Southern Ocean.
Oh yeah, I smell like a hint of Antarctic air in there. Let's place our bet.
You know what I think we want to bet, Toby?
Every single dollar, including that 50 cents.
I think we want to bet $3,274.50.
Oh, that's so stressful.
I like it. Lock it in.
Although I suppose,
Dump
Tom,
one
they-
ocean in another.
they have to fly to Melbourne anyway. So it's a 6 hours they'd already be spending flying and doing things. I think that's the thinking.
Ocean. Australia lies at the intersection of 3 different oceans: the Pacific, the Indian, and the Southern. Collect at least 6 ounces of one of those 3 oceans and, before the day is over, dump it into a different ocean. If the day ends or you lose the 6 ounces of ocean before you can accomplish this, then this challenge is failed.
That's breakfast out of the way. That's breakfast sorted. We're really just, we're taking it easy this morning because that is actually, right now, probably strategically the best move for us.
So...
Yeah, but they, the other options weren't open in time or weren't feasible for what they wanted to do. Something that I misremembered, because I haven't flown domestically in a long time until the start of this year, you actually do not need to empty your water bottles. Yes, flying domestically in Australia, you can bring water and liquids on, there is no limit.
I mean, we've still got about an hour until we need to go to the airport. We're gonna go check out the Botanic Garden.
Yeah. See if that's any.
See if it's fun.
Welcome to the Alice Springs
Literally
Botanical
just
Garden.
a cheap water bottle.
So far, I would say there are minimal botanics.
I'm seeing some insanely large spider webs, which in the
Yeah,
context
yeah.
of Australia makes me scared.
What are you doing?
Right.
Looking for a water bottle.
Can we just buy one at the convenience store?
Well, why waste a new water bottle?
So you're not bin diving.
Man. Okay, man, they're very diligent
No.
about cleaning out their trash
That
cans.
was your last bin. Now we need to go to the
okay.
store.
I love the way she's like, you've had your fun, I'm putting my foot down to the 7-Eleven.
I think we're here during the wrong time of year for there to be flowers, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, it's evident that no one is in Alice Springs right now. Oh, a bug went in my eye.
He did try to be frugal, yes. It also does not come out of the
All right,
budget.
I think we can turn back and go to the airport. I think we've experienced the Botanic Garden.
Well, now we get to see how exactly we're going to make it to the airport.
I believe in us.
I believe in us too, but there are no buses to the airport, so it's really just a question of how do we find a taxi?
I mean,
We have had quite a lot of trouble.
Northern Territory
Let's
just
see
does
if
not want you there,
the
it seems.
Botanic Garden Visitor Center can get us a taxi.
Thank you.
$5 water bottle. See, that's why we should have scavenged. Trying to think about logistics here. I guess I probably need to take my socks
It's true.
off.
I get it. Absolutely, I get
I'll
it.
try not to film them so that they don't end up on weird sites.
I watched the latest episode of the Japanese one that they're doing at the moment, the one that's coming out. The final episode comes out next week. They're playing hide and seek in Japan. And Sam is the one who says, blur it here and show it on their, like their own webpage, which is funny. Okay, so the thing you missed is the red team have decided not to do any challenges. They got spooked by some big spiders. Sam just flashed his feet, but I'll show it here so you can see it. And the yellow team has bet everything they have in transporting a cup of one ocean to another ocean. So they're flying, but it's only a 1.5 multiplier, so it's not much at all. But they're flying to Melbourne after this anyway, and it's not that far to just yeet it at Lakes and Kill the Beach. So that's what you missed.
I'll try not to.
You also missed a snack zone and me talking about how McCafe was designed and started in Australia because we are too pretentious about our coffee.
To film them so that they don't end up on weird sites.
She knows though.
All right. There it is, Toby.
That's
Water.
him.
With the pump.
Water.
You gotta guard this with your life. We gotta get that bus to the airport.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are going
We
to
got a
be
flight to catch.
miserable feet. Well,
Do you think Adam might be confused about why we bet all our money?
What the hell?
Thank you so much.
It says that they just bet all of their money.
They just bet all of their money. I wonder on what.
You remember the water, right?
I think it's in my bag.
You want to show proof of life?
It's here.
Great stuff. Great stuff. All right, let's go to through skier.
What could they be doing? Is it the dump one ocean in another? Maybe they're picking up water, then they'll go to the airport, fly to Melbourne, dump the water,
dump the water.
and Bob's your uncle get a bunch more money.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
That's the only thing I can possibly think of. But again, I don't think their problem's money. I think their problem is time, Ben. I think their problem is time.
I agree. And they've already wasted too much of it.
Wild.
Hey there, headed to the airport?
Wild to
Toby,
say
do
is
not
not
let
the
them
winning
take your
thing right
water.
now.
Oh, you made it harder with the seaweed.
Well, honestly, I think the explanation of I collect the water from all the oceans. I'm about to travel all the way back to, let's say,
You're making it work.
Svalbard. No, that's a reasonable explanation. People collect ocean water.
But they would know you're lying because you're not allowed to take water overseas.
Correct.
Yeah, well, you can say I'm checking my bag after this.
Or you
Or it's
can
on
just.
foot. I don't know. Just
Or it's on
do what you're-
foot! Did this bitch really just say, or it's on foot? We're gonna walk on foot out of Australia internationally. Are you sure about that? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't believe him. I don't!
Hi. We're checking into Brisbane.
Sam and Toby, we're coming for your regions.
Where are they right now? So it looks like they have just left Adelaide. I don't know where they're going. My guess is Melbourne, but I don't know for sure.
They're gonna have to go to a lot more than just Melbourne if they
Yeah.
want to win this thing.
We're going to Brisbane. We have a plan.
All we can do is execute on our plan.
It is time to leave the desert and return to wreak vengeance.
Sam and Toby, your
Vengeance. They haven't taken
regions
shit. Well, I suppose they have.
will
technically
soon be
taken.
ours.
They took South Australia. A whole ass $2.
Thank you. Welcome back to Melbourne.
I think we are here in Melbourne with a bunch of money ready to play defense.
As long as we can get to the ocean.
Oh, should I check that the water bottle is still there? You know, there's always a chance the change in air pressure could have split the plastic and it spilled all in my bag.
Why would you
Yeah.
say that? Thank you! Thank you, Vertex! Their flight was just as long and it was later. Like, what? They just have to. What? I don't get it.
Okay, good. I don't want to look at it too much. I don't want it to get, like, scared or something.
Oh. Okay.
These guys are unhinged and I do love that for them.
They could land and realize they've won for good if we don't successfully complete anything,
Yeah.
or have a feisty budget. So I imagine it's a
Look,
little
some
bit of a
guys just
stressful
have that
flight.
problem. Some water bottles
Yeah,
just
because
have
they
that
don't know
problem.
what we're up to. So yeah. And I also feel like they probably woke up this morning thinking they had it because they did have more money than us, or at least a really good chance. And they still have a chance. I think it's still anyone's game.
Yeah.
We've just got to. This time now feels a little bit like chess. Like we have to just defend our positions. We are willing to lose some if we gain others and make sacrifices, and we just have to move our pieces behind their pieces.
They absolutely have a path to victory.
Yeah.
But I'm convinced that we probably have more.
If we're smart about it.
If we're smart about
I
it.
really want these guys to win. They were so unsure.
Who anticipates the other's move?
Yes! And, okay, here's the thing. If they have enough money, they can fly to the Gold Coast. Because I think they can only get stuff in Brisbane. I don't know if they can get things in the... Oh, no, they can get challenges in the Gold Coast. The fucking border between Gold Coast and New South Wales is... Queensland and New South Wales. It's just outside the Gold Coast airport. They just have to border hop. And these guys, because it didn't come... Because they mentioned it last time we watched this, last stream. They figured it out when they got there. It didn't come up in the playtesting of their game, so I don't think Red Team knows that. So I really hope these guys can fly into the Gold Coast airport.
More successfully.
Yeah.
Have fun today, guys. Bye.
Exactly, because it's so early on
So
too.
there's been a huge problem.
Hold on.
The flight was
First of all,
delayed.
welcome to Queensland. We're gonna go ahead and put down our deposit. Cha-ching.
Oh, so they've only gone slightly more. So our yellow team was worried. Billy! Thank you for the gifted subs, Bibi. Coronilum, I think. That's very far away and I can't really see if that's two I's or an I and an L. And Shazora, make sure you say thank you to Billy if you're in chat. Yes, yes. Holy shit, that's a lot of subs, Phil. 337 is bat crap crazy. Absolutely bat crap crazy. Make sure you have enough money for you, yes? Old Twitch stuff goes to my, my Genshin fund anyway. So, oh, no, hang on. So the yellow team thought that the red team was going to come in and put so much money in that they couldn't come and take it back. So I don't know what these guys are doing. Because, hey, what up, Jay? My thinking is the red team have gone from here to here, and then I think they're going to go here and here. Our yellow team have come from here to here, so they take Victoria. So then that is 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. They lose a yellow, which they've just done here, so it's 4, not 5. When they take Victoria. They get back a yellow when they go to Queensland and put another fucking 20 bucks in there. But they lose New South Wales, and then they just sit on the border and fucking pop, pop, just walk over it, right? Am I not crazy about this? And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the max these guys will have is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just too far. It's just too far to be unfeasible in a game like this. Because you can only fly into Perth. You can't really just hop the border anywhere. Am I crazy? Is that not the play? Go into Victoria, dump a bunch of money there, hop to Gold Coast. Yeah, but if they take ACT, so they'll have 1, 2, 3. Those will be the 3 they can have. Northern Territory, no one's getting to fucking Tasmania, not with $2 grand on it, not with the flights available. Right? Yellow team are literally in Victoria. So their red team's not going back to Adelaide. So that is almost confirmed yellow team. Victoria will be yellow team because the red team does not have time to do all of this coast. Right? They can really pick 2, maybe 3. And they've already done 1. So you go from Victoria to Gold Coast and then just hop the border. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, and then 1, 2, maybe 3 red. Yeah, exactly. For real, for real. Unless they dump so much into New South Wales that these guys can't do it. That's the other potential problem.
now.
We're depositing $1,347, $1 more than them, and now we control it. Hooray for us.
Okay, but minor crisis.
Is it minor? Feels kind of major to me.
Ooh.
Potentially major crisis.
Okay.
You know, those are arrivals. We need the departure board.
Their flight was delayed. There's
It's a
something wrong
Virgin
with their
flight.
flight.
Departure. Not that one.
And because it's not a
Where is
connection, so it can't be a connection. If it's a connection, they can't put money down, right? It's considered one straight flight time, so they've booked 2 separate flights. Something's gone wrong with their second flight.
Now, these are all Qantas flights.
Would say cancel. Let's go.
We need to get to the area where there are Virgin flights.
Yes. Okay, so basically, we had a flight.
Yes.
What's up?
Hi. Sorry.
They're like, hi, it is us. We're sorry we can't
We needed
stay.
to take, but now that flight is not showing up. So we need to
Wait, that was so cute. That was an airport worker. He's like, I know you guys. And they're like, yeah, cut.
go find some. We had a flight that we needed to take, but now that flight is not showing up. So we need to go find someone who can
Possibly
maybe
the
get us
guy you just ran straight past.
This
or whatever.
actually is sort of the key to our whole plan.
Ooh.
If we don't make this flight, we are in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
This is looking promising, Toby.
Do you smell that, Sam?
Sorta, yeah.
You smell it? What does it smell like?
There's wafts of like Southern Ocean coming from over there, but like,
Yeah. Well, better watching for us.
yeah, it just overwhelmingly smells like Pacific.
Like a different ocean. Smells like ligma balls.
Here, Toby. Like the seaweed is still in there. I hope this doesn't cause some sort of weird chemical reaction.
I hope there's no deadly bacteria in that
There
you're
won't be.
spread.
Yeah, apologies if I do, but anyways. Make sure it actually gets to the ocean.
No, it actually all blew away in the wind.
Yeah, do that for sure.
Hey.
Goodbye, Southern Ocean. Goodbye, seaweed.
There we go. So, for an extra like half hour out of their way to the beach.
On the horizon. Do you
What
see
is
that?
it? What is
Do you
it?
see it?
Oh,
It's
what is
$4,911.79. That is so much money, Toby.
that's amazing.
That's
What do you
pretty
reckon we do
cool.
with it now?
Oh, Ben.
Dump it in Victoria.
This is so not what I hoped for. We need to find a Virgin Australia gate agent.
Oofed. These guys don't know how to run an airport. You don't do that pussy little like skip run. You fucking book it if you're running in an airport. Big stretch. No one's gonna look at you weirdly for sprinting through an airport. Like, it'd be what it be.
Hi. I was trying to book 2 tickets on the 310, but I was having trouble.
As in to purchase.
To purchase tickets, yeah. I just connected from Alice Springs.
Just one right.
Oof.
Okay.
Big stretch.
Ben.
Flights do cancel all the time. A
Why does it always
little
have to be
less so
hard?
here
Why can't it just
than in
be
other
easy
places I've
sometimes?
been. But flights are delayed in Australia a lot.
Just 2.
One way.
Yes. Yes, please.
One that's next is full.
Ooh.
Do you want to go via Sydney or Melbourne?
When would we arrive if we went via Sydney or Melbourne?
Have to have a
Oh.
If 15, then you have to wait within 55 days.
No, that wouldn't work.
Unfortunately, that won't work.
You want to check the itself and see if they've got a
Sure. Yeah.
So they're gonna go for like a standby kind of seat, I think is what that is. Ooh. If they can't get on this plane, I think they've lost. They possibly could get on this plane. Do you want? But Raccoon, I can't pause for you. Ah! How long are your showers? If you're like a drought showerers, we can pause for you. We can try. Okay, good. Genshin time.
And you're sure there's no chance of standby or any way to get on the 310?
There's no seats.
Okay.
So
Oh, 'cause we don't-
There's absolutely no seats, so there's no point in even.
Okay. No chance. Thank you.
Yeah, not always. Depends if you've got hair to wash or.
That flight is full.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Oh,
boy, so stressed now.
Ben.
1-1. And we left 2,000 here. It's 450 minus 750. That's if they do Sydney Canberra.
But
If they do Melbourne Canberra, it's worse for us. Minus 650. Minus 650. Minus 1150. Minus, and if they do the Sydney route,
I think I should do mine, I don't. But I grew up in times of really severe drought, like I would say a decent amount of Australians in this chat. So in really bad times, it was a minute maximum, like 60 seconds in and out. In summer, you had a cold shower because the water had not heated up before you, like it wasn't hot yet. That was how severe the drought we were in. So now I take nice long showers because we actually are releasing water from our dams. Yeah, right? 30 seconds max in the really fucking bad time. I know, Jane, very stressful. Now I take long relaxing showers and I stretch out my muscles and I warm them up. And I do my hair and I do my skin and it's really nice. Anyway,
so
let's
have 2,500.
yeah. Water went on the garden
So
if you
good.
could. Or
Okay, so should we-
in really bad times, water was used to flush the toilet. Depends where you were.
Can we do the Avalon flight then? I guess let's make sure we
See, these guys know that there's 2 airports in Melbourne.
get there.
Our really awesome plan that was definitely going to work has hit what I would call a massive roadblock.
Do you want to explain what our really awesome plan was?
Yeah.
Now that we seemingly can't do it.
Here, I have to do this. You explain it.
Okay. What we were going to do is we were going to fly from Brisbane to Canberra, claim that, and then hop on a bus right over the border because the Canberra airport's only like 2 miles from the border of New South Wales. We wouldn't have to get all the way to Sydney. We would literally just have to get over the border, and then there we could deposit in New South Wales and claim that, and that would lead us to victory. Now, we cannot get to Canberra on time.
Ooh.
So, seemingly our leading theory is that there is a flight to Sydney that gets in at like 6:15, and then if we beg, we might be able to book a flight at 7:05 to Canberra.
Because we can't book it as a connection because
we can't. No, because then we wouldn't be able.
We wouldn't be able to deposit in Sydney.
So all these guys, all our yellow team have to do is get to the Gold Coast and just do the challenges at the Gold Coast and then fucking hop the border. That's it. That's it. And I hope they remember. Oh, I hope they remember so badly.
I'm gonna go ask Virgin how, like, if we got in at 6:15, if they think we would be able to book on a 7:05.
Well, they're not gonna know.
But they might have the rule. They might know what the rule is. You know what I mean? Clearly, they have like a system that shuts down a bit at a certain point.
Okay, I think if we want to get this flight, we need to book. It might go away.
Yeah. Book that flight. I think that this is our best option.
I'm just gonna book
this.
We're just gonna have to try going to Sydney and just pray that we are able to get on this flight to Canberra.
I can't believe that, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, we booked that flight to Sydney.
All right. Oh, let's pray that this works.
We think we found our path to victory. It's a little bit different from what we thought. We can explain in more detail in a moment. A bit of a rush. All right, flight booked. Now we
Come
gotta
on.
go not back to the airport.
To a different
We
airport.
gotta go to somewhere completely different. 2:45. That's us. Better than last one.
A lot more space for now.
Yeah, because no one goes to the other airport.
And now I've deposited $1,347.
Come on, just
But
to Gold Coast.
counterintuitively, I think this is great for us.
This is great news for us, actually.
Yeah, no one's on that
They're
bus.
exactly where we
Freaking
want them.
This is good, especially because we did the thing that we haven't actually explained yet.
Yeah, our buses are pretty
A
good.
lot's happening. Here, wait, show your shirt. A lot is
A lot going on at the moment.
And
That's a
they're
Taylor Swift
probably
reference.
currently hurriedly rushing through Brisbane Airport with some illusion of hope.
I don't know what they're doing, but we'll keep an eye on them.
These guys also haven't realized that they cannot get on this flight that they want to do. Oh. I don't know what that means, Boo. Sorry, Boo.
No, they track
Yeah,
us.
very possible they have some genius plan.
They did.
The one downside of the plan of ours is we're pretty much done for in terms of flexibility.
You don't need to.
In terms of where we go.
Yeah.
So if they somehow have some sort of cunning something,
Plan up their sleeve.
yeah, we could be screwed. Pivotal time.
See you guys
Pivotal
later.
time.
Not a problem. Thank you very much. It's your lucky day.
Hey.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We're moving people forward. So you're on the 335, so I can move you to the 305.
Wow, this is huge. Thank you so much.
Can I scratch my
Yeah, of course.
I mean, okay, if the yellow team do what I think they should do, they should still be able to win this. But I don't know what their genius fucking plan is because they haven't explained it.
I think this is gonna work.
There's one up there, so they can shield.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll try to beg our way onto the 555, but that seems like a lost cause. But if we can make the 710, that should be enough.
Yeah, that'll be enough.
Yeah.
So they've clearly given them the sob story.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
No.
Well,
That's all right. Part of the challenge.
Yeah, they've
Fingers
given them the
crossed.
story about the
Thank you.
game.
okay.
There's 3 seats on it.
Of course, there's 3 seats.
All right, I don't know how
That's
much
right,
of
they
that was
only need
clear
two.
to the audience.
We went back to the service desk. They were able to change our 3:35 to Sydney to the 3:05 to Sydney.
That means we'll get into Sydney at
Riku, no.
5:35.
That's going to give us a little extra margin to get on that 7:05 to Canberra. However, she just said that there are only 3 seats left on that flight, and of course we can't book it until we get there, so we just have to hope.
What I really want is I really want both teams to execute their plans perfectly and the yellow team's plan to be better. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want them to win because their plan was better, not because these guys met some hurdle or stumbling block. Yeah.
That fewer than 2 people book on that flight in the next several hours.
Why can't it ever be easy, man? Why couldn't we have just gotten on the 310? We cultivated all of our desert power, and then we were supposed to get on the 310 to Canberra. That's how it was supposed to work.
It's because we left the desert. You can watch our desert power meter just draining. But
Hey, Shazora, how are
If you
you?
take a look at the desert power meter that we've had up this whole episode, it's a lot lower than it was.
it's a lot lower. But you know what? It still might be enough. We're gonna see when we get to Sydney. Jeez.
Oh no.
All right, I'm now like
Oh,
99% sure
Shazora,
that
were
they're
you
on
one of the people that were gifted a sub by Billy? If so, make sure you say thank you to Billy. I think
On this
someone
flight
was,
to
I don't know
Sydney.
who. Started with an S.
Well, that's what we thought. And I think we're feeling, yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to learn your geography.
Why? What's going on?
Just
Oh,
for
I
jet,
don't
jet like the game. No, you don't.
Okay,
As in-
okay.
You as in general, yeah, you got to learn your geography.
Okay. These comments are telling me that they remember that the Gold Coast airport is so close to the border. Oh, I'm so stressed. Yes, the hippie adventure continues.
They're on like a bus towards.
The airport you guys didn't go. Hey, where are we? Geelong. Geelong. They gotta do the border hop. I'm gonna
I don't
have
think
a
there are
bit.
any challenges down there.
This one.
I don't even
Chocolate
know why
chip
they
cookie
would
vanilla.
be doing challenges.
Country man. They're not. They're going to the other airport.
They
You
don't
think
need
that?
any money.
You're right. The airport that you guys did not realize existed.
Maybe they're just like
They're just vibing out.
vibing, hanging out, seeing
Fun
the
fact:
sights.
I used to live near Werribee.
Or
That
they're
was
about to
a
pull
long
some.
fucking time ago.
Or they're about to pull one of the most incredible tricks we've ever seen.
It's called knowing that there are 2
But I
airports
think
in
it's
Melbourne.
unlikely.
I don't know. Look, at this point, nothing's out of the question.
What are they doing?
Who knows?
Good shit.
Who knows?
Hey, nice and G-long.
Yeah, we've been on the bus for.
Wouldn't you like to know, by the boy?
It got rather delayed. We should be all right, but the flight does leave in 45 minutes.
Morning in 4 minutes, but I'm hoping it's
Yeah, very small airport, so I think it'll be okay. But
in every one I've seen, Sam, the blonde guy holding the camera, is no, I know. Wouldn't you like to know, by the boy? Is always down with the knowledge of like obscure airports and random flights. So.
yeah, a little tight. A little tight.
plans depend on this.
Yeah. The
That's
bus
really
was supposed
stressful.
to get here 30 minutes ago, but
That's so stressful.
should be okay.
Nah.
This airport is a bit out there. Certainly a little bit more out there than
That's
Melbourne
so
Airport.
fucking stressful.
Okay, here we go. Sydney, let's hope this works.
This was
Yeah,
not
I kinda see it.
the plan I hoped for, but it's the plan we've got now.
Thank you.
I do like how they don't film service workers. Oh, that's so annoying, Scal. Yeah, that was this. That was the last episode. Wait, what did that pop up just say? Oh, it's the carbon stuff. Okay. Yep. What is with that noise? Oh, come on. Run.
Let's get out of here.
Run!
Classic. Tight.
Why are they not running?
You just started boarding, and where are you just at the airport, so...
Yeah, this is what I normally get to the airport.
Okay, I get to the airport so early. I get to the airport early enough to have lunch or dinner or breakfast at the airport because I get so stressed that I will miss my flight. Meanwhile, the boy, the first time he came out, had a 2-hour turnaround between international flights and missed his flight in Frankfurt, so I worry about our travel styles together, but whatever. The worry's like the Saunter, fucking run! Yeah, there we go.
Alright, plane is there.
Okay,
It's
they
gonna be
made
a
it.
stressful flight, Toby.
Whew.
What if they've thought of something we haven't?
She had time to get a fucking snack! Couldn't do
I
it.
feel not
Couldn't
so
do it.
stressed.
Okay.
It's possible. They could be up to something, I guess.
I mean, we thought of something
Love you, babe.
they haven't.
To
Therefore,
be fair, we think we thought of something that they haven't, but they could be one step ahead of us, and they know what we think we've thought of,
Yep.
and they've thought of one thing more than that.
yes. We'll see.
Honestly, do you know what? You're absolutely right. She should be chill.
Toby, quickly. Almost forgot that.
That's so funny that they did that on the tarmac because they forgot.
Victoria.
That's so funny that they did that because they forgot. Excuse me.
Got it. We definitely didn't almost forget that, right? We were just doing that for dramatic tension.
I would have died. Tum Tum is very cute. Yes, yes. Oh, I would have cried real tears. Look at the desert power meter.
Okay, more bad news.
Funny.
While we were in the air, the price went up on that Canberra flight out of here, and now it is like $13 out of our budget.
No.
It's 13.
So I don't want to think about that too
Dollars
much.
too expensive. Okay, wait, this isn't showing everything because I'm missing stuff. So
Now there's a question of if we should try and go to Melbourne and retake Victoria instead. Because here's the thing, they put down a deposit of 1501, but if they're still there and they see that we're coming to Victoria, they could put down more, and that would put it out of budget for us, and we would get there and we wouldn't be able to take it back. But if they have left, having only put 1501 down, then
They might be on.
Virgin Australia acknowledges the traditional owners
I
of the
think
land
they
on
left.
do you think they're
I
on
think
a
they're going
flight
to Devonport.
Oh, what?
I think they're on a flight to Devonport, Ben.
That means that we need to go to Melbourne.
That means we can go to Melbourne.
No.
That means we can go to Melbourne if we can get a flight to Melbourne.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh.
All right, there's a
Oh,
lot happening.
why?
The first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and deposit $1,151.
Oh, that makes sense because they're flying for
in
fucking
New South
Avalon.
Wales.
New South Wales is ours.
Okay.
Where's there? There, this way. Let's see if they can get us to Melbourne. They're unavailable.
Please.
Okay. It's fine. Just go to the gate. The flight
You
to Melbourne.
can't.
There's
You
a bunch of
can't
them.
book shit at the gate.
That's to Perth.
Ooh.
We need a departure board. Okay. Departure to Melbourne. The 6:30.
45? Gate 45.
45.
Great.
Ah.
Hi there. I'm sorry,
Is it possible to get 2 tickets onto this flight? Yeah, to Melbourne.
You have to go upstairs.
Yeah, they can't book shit at the.
Upstairs?
Purchasing a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, they.
No. Want to purchase one?
Yeah, you have to go upstairs.
Okay, those stairs?
Is it? No, this doesn't look right.
Well, they said upstairs.
Here?
Giving me white hairs is
This
what they're
seems
doing.
like not an area where we're allowed to be.
He said upstairs.
I know, but this doesn't seem right. This seems like an employee space.
They're definitely
No,
not in the right
this is
space.
wrong. Here, let's go back in.
Oof.
Where's the service desk? The service desk?
No, you need
upstairs
the
service
ticketing
The
desk.
gate agent told us to go upstairs. I think we clearly went the wrong upstairs.
You did. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's the opposite.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to book a ticket.
Oh, buy a ticket.
Yeah. To Melbourne on the 6:30. It's too late to do it online, so we were gonna try to talk to
This is so
an agent.
stressful.
Over here.
Okay. Thank you.
Maddie will help you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They went upstairs. They went up in the office.
The guy told us to go up to
go
the service
upstairs.
desk, and we went upstairs, and we immediately realized we had very much gone to the wrong place. Yeah.
I'm sure that would be lovely too.
I can just only take credit card payments.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Can you look at the departures from where they're going? Because I feel like they have to be
Yeah,
going
shout out
somewhere.
Maddie, for real, for real.
You guys have bags? I'll get you on one that's boarding now. You just have to head straight to the gate.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yes,
she's
that'd
so
be fantastic.
nice.
That would be perfect. That'd be
They are
perfect.
boarding, but alright, don't run, but head straight to gate 36.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Don't run, they're
Thank you
gonna
so
fucking
much.
sprint.
Tickets on the flight. We are going to Melbourne.
Where are you expected to go?
These guys, do you know, for a group of people that travel so much, they're really bad at airports. They kind of are.
Or we intended
But I also don't know what season this is. This might be early on in their filming run.
to go, but you know,
I think it's going to be enough, unless they have some way to turn around and get back to Melbourne or Sydney.
Please tell me they're not going to fucking Tasmania. Oh. Is it season 10? Oh, okay, yeah, they definitely.
I think this
I
might
haven't been
just
to
secure us the
Tasmania, I
next
don't know
day.
what it looks like.
That
I
might be it.
don't think so,
No
though.
more surprises, please.
Ah!
Thank you.
I think that might be it.
They just full named him.
Let's go, baby.
I keep bumping my mouse.
Adam,
Sorry,
where's our
I'm bumping my
desert
mouse.
power meter at?
It's
Desert
full again.
Power meter is extremely high at the moment.
Comes and goes, but you know.
Oh
Tasmanian
my God,
devils
I
and the
think she knows
Tasmanian
something.
demons.
That's crazy.
Correct. Ah.
Didn't even break a sweat.
We're on the flight to Melbourne, Ben.
Adam's about to have a fucking.
And they put us in economy plus.
They're
Breakdown.
in Devonport, Tasmania.
Are they? Do we know?
I think they're staying there, buddy boy.
Surely not. Surely they didn't land in fucking Tasmania. Like hippies, like a hippies. Where is this? Econ Plus is like. So you know how when you came over you paid extra for seats with extra legroom? That's pretty much that. And you'll probably get depending on the service, you'll get an in-flight meal rather than Sweet FA. Yeah. Oh, for real, like, if they win, it's because she saved their asses. Mm-hmm. Welcome back! Welcome back! They didn't go to fucking Tasmania! Oh, please tell me they did. Gold Coast! They did the... Yes! Okay, that was exciting. They did the thing, they're gonna do the thing, they're gonna fucking border hop because they're so smart. Genius.
2 all days, 3 days.
Genius.
All right, welcome to Gold Coast.
Genius. I was so stressed. And now they just fucking border hop. Because it's the smart thing to do.
Look at where they are.
This is Ben realising how close to the New South Wales border they are, especially because that was pretty much exactly the plan that they were going to do with Canberra and New South Wales.
They're on the Gold Coast.
They're like, fuck, they're the
on
Gold
border
Coast airport?
between Queensland and New South Wales, Ben.
So smart.
They did not go to Tasmania.
No, they did not.
He's like, those motherfuckers. That is the look of someone who's like, I don't know if we can win this. Certainly not with the money they have, too. I was so stressed. Uh-oh. No. So, hang on. It'll zoom. Oh, no. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
Uh-oh.
It's not. Okay. So, Ben and Adam used to have Victoria, but Red do have Tasmania. Red's not going to Tasmania. So this morning, our yellow team went from South Australia to Victoria, dumped money in Victoria, and our red team went from Northern Territory to Queensland to Sydney, and had planned to go into Canberra. We're supposed to go from Brisbane to Canberra to New South Wales, but they couldn't make it work, so they went Northern Territory, Brisbane, Sydney. This red team thought that our yellow team were going down to Tasmania. Fuck knows why. Stupid decision. Right? Instead, our yellow team are not going back into territory they own, they're going back into territory that the other people have only put an extra $1 in both territories. And not in Brisbane, but on the Gold Coast. So, this is what's going to happen now, I'm pretty sure. Ben and Adam are going to go and dump money into Victoria and try desperately to get a flight to Canberra or Adelaide, right? One of the close ones that they don't control, but I don't think they will have enough time or money in this game. Sam and Toby are going to put money into Queensland and money into New South Wales. So they will end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a 2-for-1 trade because Gold Coast Airport is like less than a K away from the border. And I'm pretty sure they can cross it by walking. Genius. See? Look, it goes through, the border goes through the airport, so they just have to get out from the airport and somewhere they can cross the border.
We can reclaim this region by depositing $2.
That's it.
What do you reckon? Should we do that, Toby?
$2 dues. Send them right
Is
now.
it worth it?
I think it's worth it.
Okay, I think
We
it's
like
worth
this
it.
place. It's nice and warm here.
It is nice and warm here. I reckon that's worth it. Let's do that. Let's take Queensland.
Oh wow, that's crazy. No, I think they're gonna be off the plane, which is why these guys couldn't book their flight before, because it couldn't be in transit. Yeah, for real.
All right.
$2 deposited. We're gonna catch a bus.
Look
And
how
then we
low
have,
the desert meter is.
I think one more step.
Yeah, that bus is gonna take them into New South Wales. This was the
And
plan.
the airport is on the border.
These guys set themselves up so well.
No work entries.
That could have been good to know.
We did not know that.
Neither did they till they flew in there. I didn't know it till they flew in there. I didn't realize how high the border went in that area. State border marker. They're just gonna walk over it.
Toby,
And now,
do you know what
and now they stand on the middle of the line, prepared to hop as needed.
this represents, Toby?
Oh,
Victory.
yeah.
Shall we?
Shall we? 3, 2, 1.
That's New South Wales. That's our 4th region. We haven't claimed it yet, though.
Haven't claimed it yet.
I'm gonna ask Ben and Adam to give us a call once they land, so we can each make our last moves.
That's so
say.
funny.
How about that?
Because they're still winning at the moment. So.
Great news, Ben. We landed in time.
At least we'll make our deposit. Guess let's go ahead and do that.
I wonder if they get bonuses for leftover budget.
Sam and Toby said that they want us to call them. Wonder what that could be about.
I think they're gonna concede.
Yeah. Yeah, no time to fly out.
Hello.
Hi, Sam and Toby.
Yeah, so we deposited $2 in Victoria, which puts us at 4 and you at 3. And I think that's the end of the game, right? We'll wrap it up.
That seems like that.
That would be it, right?
Wait, I'm gonna. Did we just lose?
Do we have anything left?
I'm trying to. I do actually have something to show you.
Yeah, I thought you might.
We've got these.
Interesting fact that I'm just now learning.
Yeah, we've got these nice big triangles here, and you might wonder what these
Yeah,
triangles
Robin.
symbolize.
So funny.
And
No, I figured it out.
well, there's this thing that says
Sort of
that
explains
stands for
what
Queensland,
they're symbolizing.
and this is confusing. You might at first think it stands for nice, Sobe wins.
Right.
Well, that would make no sense.
I understand why you might think that, but we came to realize that it actually stands for New South Wales.
Hey.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And therefore, I think, Toby, you're on the right.
I've got to be over
Yeah,
here.
you've gotta be
We've got
over
to both
here.
be together. The two outmates can't be
You
separated.
guys are really drawing this out.
Well, is there a deposit you want to make? Or we want to make?
I'd like to make $2 on New
It's
South
so
Wales.
fucking
I
funny.
concur.
They're so fucking funny. And now? 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you might do that.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Genius.
No, I think there's actually a motion graphic for this exact moment.
Wait, Rain, you bet on the red team, right? Oh, you bet on the
Nice
team you
motion
don't want to
graphic.
win. It's a nice motion
Wow.
graphic.
The motion graphic.
Wow.
It's got kangaroos jumping over these tall towers.
No, that's too complicated. That's too complicated.
Snakes
No,
slithering
no,
up
that-
the street.
That's too complicated.
And a spider.
That is way too complicated.
All right.
Sam, Toby, we've said this once before, and it seems we'll say it again. Congratulations on winning this season of Jet Lag the Game.
We have been trying
Oh,
to pack
no.
light this season. So I don't have a full medal
It's
trophy
so
for you, but
far.
I do have
It's
this.
too far.
Whoa!
What's that? It's a balloon.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna. Whoa! It's getting so long.
I guess we'll see.
It's
Actually,
curling
I
all
don't
around.
remember.
But now I'm gonna take it.
Whoa!
Look at that. It's the first ever
I
inflatable
love this stupid shit.
balloon animal jet lag the game trophy.
That's awesome,
And
man.
now I'm gonna let it fly up into the air.
Don't release balloons
There
into the
it
air.
goes.
It's bad.
There it is.
Okay. It went
There it
straight
is.
for them. It's
Oh
allowable.
my goodness.
Wait.
A giant
Wait.
balloon animal.
Toby, catch it. Catch it.
looks
Catch
like
it.
a kangaroo.
Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. You got it?
I've got it.
Okay,
I've
don't
got
let it
its
go. It
feet.
might blow away.
I've got its feet.
I just have one
He's
final
stretching
question
up
for
so
you,
much.
and it goes to Toby. You know, it's been a long 4 days, and I guess I just want to know.
Oh, 4 days. I had 4 days.
How
to
are
do
you
it.
feeling?
Okay.
Toby has been crossing this line constantly. Constantly. And you know, over there, what time is it over there?
7:30.
Yeah.
8:30.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
7:30 again.
Your sleep schedule
That must be
just be
so annoying.
8:30.
Yeah, your sleep schedule must be just so out
And
of
this
whack.
is my fourth state of the day.
So how do you feel?
Well,
Big
Hey.
stretch.
I'm feeling jet lag.
I said the thing!
Oh my God.
All right, that's it for season 10.
Season
We're gonna
10.
see you next time.
See you next time in season 11.
They said that thing!
A lot of seasons.
This is so much fun. I enjoyed this.
Thank you so much for watching this entire.
Wow. That was so cool. Yeah, imagine meeting one of your favorite YouTube channels. They just sprint past you in the airport. Ben and Adam really did just... Can you guys hear a high-pitched noise? Or is that just my... tinnitus? Is that what it is? The ringing one? Yes. Ah. Okay, sleep well. Night night. So, okay, it's nice. Raccoon, you missed it. They won. Choose outcome. The Lelo team. Sorry, Rain, you did incorrectly predict. And they did exactly what I thought they should do, which is go to the Gold Coast Airport and board a hop as needed. The yellow team, the blondes, Sam and Toby. It's going to Tub Tum and 2 others, so Jane and Scallon. Yes. All right. Fucking knackered. All I'm gonna be doing is watching the jet lag videos. Nice, good job, boo. Okay, I think it might be time to call it for tonight because I'm kind of sleepy. And that is point. That is some points. Ooh. Damn. Not worth. No. I'll watch that later. I'll copy the link and open it on my actual YouTube things. Oh no, go eat then. Do I have Genshin dailies to do? Let me check. Oh, it's so hot, y'all. It's so hot. Events. Why not? What's wrong with food? Okay, I'll play Genshin stuff tomorrow, maybe not on stream. Alright. I'm hot as fuck. I need to go have a shower because I'm a sweaty gal and go to bed. No! Tell the brain it is wrong and also you need food. Tell the brain shut the fuck up. It is time for a sandwich. I am going to try and yeet you guys somewhere. Thank you for the hug, Billy. Actually, let's just go to the ducks. We're gonna go to the ducks. I fucking love the ducks. We raid the ducks. I'm not even gonna bother putting the raid message because you can't do anything in it. But ducks time. I would like to say I will be live tomorrow night, but it's also been hot as fuck. So if it's just as hot tomorrow night as it was last night, then it's just not really a feasible option because it's just too hot in here with the PC going. So hopefully I will be live, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll probably be doing Genshin because I've got some events that I have to get done before they time out. So that is probably what's going to happen. Yes, yes. That is the plan. Okay, everybody have fun at the ducks. Thank you for coming in. I enjoyed doing a little React Andy content, yes. I don't know that I will do it very often at all. But maybe once a week we can watch one of the jet lag videos. We can pick a season and we can watch that. How does that sound? Would you guys like that? Oop, I'm running out of time on my raid. Goodbye, everybody! I'm gonna chuck you in the modes now. Okay, goodbye, everybody! I'll see you around. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye right now. Ah, almost ran out of time. Wait for that to go through. And we have the